I wasn't here last time. Can someone fill me in?
No, you have to do
Nope.
the last time because you weren't here.
Yeah,
There's a video up. It was your homework. You should have watched it.
yeah, you could have watched it.
So what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Anyone
We fought
else?
a dragon.
Yeah, anyone else want to take it?
Did we start fighting a dragon? I wasn't
I
here,
lied.
Obvi.
We fought with a
Yeah,
dragon.
the thing is,
Not
we
like
should probably
against
go
the
back.
dragon. We fought with a dragon.
Yeah, we should probably go back to when he was last here, though, like we did with Harrison last time. Again, anyone else want to take it? I don't mind. I'll do it if you don't want to.
You can just send them a link to the.
The videos, yeah,
The-
but I'll
the
still just
beginning
give
of the
a
video.
little. We should give a little recap. but I agree
Here's
with
the
you.
abridged version of what happened last time, or last two sessions.
Oh, you know
The
what?
session prior to the last session.
You made me just realize.
Emery, Morwen, and
Um,
split personality because I blanked on your name for half a second.
Bruno.
Nobody.
Argento.
Oh, you
There
mean
we go.
Oh, you mean me? I thought you meant
Oh.
Bruno.
Yeah. Decided we were done with the monastery, and we all left. We had a
You yeeted out. You guys were just like deuces.
these bitches, and then we chatted amongst ourselves where Morwen proceeded to talk circles around everybody.
Yep.
Like hilariously successfully talk circles around everybody. Hiccups. My apologies.
You're good.
We got to the map that you see now, and saw a dragon fighting a bunch of volcanic individuals. And Argento decided he was going to talk to the dragon and get it to work for us or not against us.
That's a good way
For
to
us
put
or
it.
not again? I like that distinction. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there was kind of
we-
initially the parlay was let's work
We
together, but
proceeded
that wasn't
to
quite,
fight everything that you see on the field that's dead.
Yeah.
What did Octavius do?
Walked up to one enemy and delivered this really passionate, empowered speech for the Emperor, and then smacked him in the face.
Yes. Oh, also, you are currently buffed by what was the spell, Chris?
Death Ward.
Death Ward. Thank you, Fred.
At
Can't die.
7 hours and 55 minutes on Death Ward.
Saying is I can't die.
For now,
You can.
or you can die once.
That once.
The abridged version of what happened.
Okay. Cool. That sounds dope. Sorry I couldn't be there. Traveling was a lot.
Dude.
Side is I learned that. Oh, Fred, you missed this. Don't go to Utah if you like food.
I mean, that
They-
makes sense.
They don't know how to season things.
I was gonna say, did you get poisoned? I mean,
No,
what-
no.
Salt
I ended up
pepper are the devil.
no, just pepper. They actually were pretty good at salting stuff. Just there was nothing else. Yeah, just like not the greatest. That
That's my next character. Is going to be an artificer that speaks in the tonage of Paula Deen.
start off with a stick of butter.
Add some more butter. And then I want you to take your butter spoon and taste it.
And use the grease spell for all of that.
Perfect.
That's pretty good.
Absolutely perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think the only thing that I would throw in there is the reason that we say, get the dragon to kind of work with us, but we're not 100% sure, is Argento currently has it at least slightly corralled to our side with a nat 20 persuasion check.
Ah,
So,
Yeah.
I seduced the dragon.
You are not a bard. You're not trying to fuck the dragon. You're trying to fuck
That we
with
know
the dragon.
of yet. We'll
Yep.
see what
He's
the
trying to
dragon
Eiffel-
demands
he-
of me.
he's trying to
Currently-
Eiffel Tower with the dragon.
Currently, the dragon is charmed as fuck by me. All right.
Yeah, Aura
Yes.
would not stand for that. We know this both.
That's only your assumption on the things that they've been pretty upfront about.
I mean, maybe they want a threesome.
With the dragon. Let's be real. Aura would probably be down for that too. Oh god. Regardless, I think that is pretty much where we came in. Killed these things. Dragon
Yeah, I
is
would.
pretty much
I
ready
would
to
say
talk
that's
to us.
the good abridged version. We basically left off with killing the last of the Cinder Hulks, and the dragon saying that That you guys will stay on peaceful terms. And I think, what was it? Argento raised
Well,
a
yeah,
finger.
but it was because the way it said it was something more like specific. I'd have to go look up your exact wording. It might be prudent too.
Can take a peek at that.
Yes, please do, because I have Chrome muted right now, just to avoid any unnecessary sounds. I should actually do the same to Discord.
Got it.
Okay. So, do you mind
Do you want me to
reminding
repeat it?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay.
You don't have to do a voice or anything if you don't want to. It's your call. Just
Yep.
want it exactly.
So he turned to Argento, and he said, "You have held up your end of the bargain. You have killed the Cinderhulks, and I am thankful, and will spare your lives for this moment."
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
And
so
that's
I
when you
rose the finger. I
raised
remember
the finger
exactly why.
and was like,
Ready to say something. Yeah. So I still remember exactly what it was at this point. But yeah. Do we want to wait for
Yep.
Harrison, or do we want to just go into it?
I will give him 4 minutes till
Yeah.
7:30.
Sounds good. I can always cut it out. It's easy to just do a little fade to white. Come back in.
Man, how long does it take him to wash his balls?
I don't know.
It's
They're
got
pretty
massive balls.
Yeah.
And
And there's the start.
There he is.
I am
Hold on.
artiste.
Yeah, you're gonna edit that part so it's at the beginning, and then do the recap after that, right?
Yeah,
And then-
exactly.
Tie it all in.
Also, welcome, Harrison.
Hold on.
Hey, guy.
how are your massive balls?
Oh, they're there.
Dude, all two of us who have fondled them, expressed how massive they are. So
They're the most mastiff. They're the most mastiff.
Mastiff. There's dogs now. Okay.
he also gets a red rocket.
No.
The
Oh
largest red rocket. My knot is so thick.
Oh God.
I guess you haven't met Bob Barker then, because he would have neutered you.
Oh no.
Go on, child.
Rip Bob
We just
Barker.
basically finished the recap. So thankfully you were here last session. So
Yeah.
hopefully you remember most of it.
Yep.
You ready? You need any reminders? Any questions?
I do want him to let him know that the last thing the dragon had said was that he was thankful for killing, for you guys killing the Cinderhulks, or helping kill the Cinderhulks, and that he was going to be sparing your lives for the moment.
Well, Chris or Rick also rolled a nat 20 on his.
Yeah. So I have 5 turns left on that. So I will probably be saying something here. It was more just
Yes.
before I get into it. Did you want to clarify? You have any questions or anything? That
We killed all the Cinder Hulks or whatever. The dragon spared us. He rolled his nat 20 on his pizzazz.
that was
whatever
earlier.
the fuck.
Yeah, that's why I still had the 5
But-
rounds. Yeah.
But you still had 5 rounds, so we were gonna
Yeah.
try to get the dragon to come help us.
That's my goal. Yeah.
That was the initial thing of we were gonna
So
help him.
we
in
haven't
return
actually
he
spoken
would-
about that yet. So that was I think just what I was explaining to you guys after. But yeah, that's what we got to try and get into here.
Yep.
So
You're all good. Then.
you ready, Fred? Ready, everybody else?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's
Do
do
you want
it.
me to just use a voice changer the entire game?
Your call.
No.
So, Argento, we come back in on with the finger raised and just well, actually, I was hopeful you might be willing to extend our little peace parlay, maybe for a little longer. I have an idea that I believe you may find of interest.
No, go. Dragon's just gonna look at you, blink.
You, I'm assuming, from the tales of the wondrous red dragon living within the Starforge, are the one I assume was there? Yes, it was your home.
Dragon's gonna give you a slow nod.
Well, you see, we believe that the fire giants, I'm assuming this sounds familiar, that perhaps might have tried or, to take over your home momentarily, as I'm sure that is only the case, um, potentially have a man that we have been hired to rescue. So if we are supposed to potentially take out these fire giants, and I'm assuming you also want them dead, and we made such an effective team here, I was perhaps thinking we might continue to work together and clear out our mutual enemy. Make it much faster and easier for you, hopefully. Let you have your home back with much ease.
Do you even know my
Hmm?
name?
Bob
Sa-
Barker.
Sadly, I have not heard it yet, as most of the townsfolk were too afraid to utter it, for worry of offending your great, wondrous nature. But if you would be so generous as to bestow upon me that knowledge, I would be forever grateful. If you would like, I can of course extend the courtesy first.
I am Akhavan Fard. Not fart, fart, fard.
You want to put it in the
D
chat,
at the
maybe?
end.
Or do you want me to just put that
Oh
in a note?
man, let's.
I could just do it as a
do
note
that.
as well, so. Ah. Akinverd, huh? That is a wondrous...
Akhavan Fard.
Yeah,
Yep.
Akinverd. Yeah, okay. What a wondrous name. I am Argento. And he kind of is just gonna, flick his wrist a little and just summon up his sister slightly behind him, so it's not like to offend the dragon, like she's close to him or something. This is my sister, Aura. Would you like me to introduce the rest?
Introductions of these villagers are not needed.
Not a villager.
Sir. And Argento's just gonna like take a slight bow while kind of like with the hand that's out to the side, just like clearly trying to stop Joaquin from talking, like tap him on the arm or something. No problem. I absolutely understand. I will deal with them for you. So, how about my idea? Would you perhaps be interested?
You rolled well. While I do not care about your quest to rescue someone, I will give you 2 hours to rescue your friend before I make my way back to the Star Forge and clear it out for myself.
Argento will nod. I guess that seems more than reasonable. Might I inquire, since our parley has gone so well, you have been so generous, is there any sort of gift, or something you seek that I could bring you in the future as both a thanks for your kindness today and perhaps to ask a favor of you in that my sister and I might wish to perhaps seek usage of your forge, if possible, in the future? Figured I'd just ask while I have you.
That's a good question. No one has asked to use my hot plates previously. My demands would be of great precious metals or hoards of golds. And I would think about you coming into my lair while I rest there.
Okay. How many rounds would you say have passed? Like, what's kind of my limit on my charm at this point?
You got a couple more questions.
Okay. Is there anything we should be wary of when we are in your home? Things that we should avoid or make sure are protected? Just, so we're not intrusive or causing problems?
Hmm. Yes, he would say this. There is a rune that is broken, and it sheds more light than the others. I don't care very much for the light that it shines.
Okay. Good info. Understood. If the giants are doing anything to it, we'll make sure to undo it. Otherwise, we will leave it be as broken and destroyed as we find it. Let me just think if there's anything else that I really care to learn. Are there any secret passages in that we might be able to make use of? Get some surprise? You might be able to tell that, we're kind of tiny versus those big giants, and any advantage we can get, I think we would gladly take.
I would not know of any puny passages,
Fair enough.
for I do not need to sneak to achieve greatness and
Makes
defeat
absolute
over
sense.
my enemy.
The shimmer of your scales should be displayed fully on the battlefield, glazed in the beautiful sanguine of your enemies. But thank you for your time. Besides, we will make haste as much as we can, and I simply ask, of course, that if we are perhaps a little delayed and you see us running, please don't chase and kill us for simply trying. We will respect your time frame as much as we are able.
You have 2 hours.
Thank you, the great Aganverd. May your scales always shimmer and your enemies always tremble in fear.
And I think the dragon would take off from there.
Okay, makes sense. I think that's pretty
Just-
fair. Would we be able to
Right.
say that perhaps in flying away it kind of blows away all this leftover ash, just so we don't have to deal with it?
Yeah, it would only last for a minute, so it
Okay.
would be
Another 30 seconds at most.
done
Anyway.
by now. Yeah.
Okay, well,
And it pops up from
I'm going to
behind.
assume you all heard the dragon. We got 2 hours. We might want to make good use of it.
The fuck you go talking about the dragon for?
We made it not kill us. Are you kidding me? That was, like, the best ideal. Okay, maybe not
Just
the
ignore
best.
the bloody thing, and he wouldn't have done shit to us.
I'm not sure that that's true. I'm pretty sure it would have noticed us. Or at least some of us. Looks over at the big metal man. Who, if I remember correctly, rolled like a 3 on stealth at the time.
I give a soft wave.
So, I'd say it went well. But we should probably hurry. Mr. Teller! You coming?
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Thank you. Haste makes waste, but we need to make waste in haste.
Wouldn't have had a bloody time limit if you hadn't tried to sweet talk the bloody
We would
lizard.
have had a fucking time limit. It would have been he killed these things and then went to kill them. Or she. I actually don't know. I just praised the beauty of the dragon.
They
Like,
them.
puts his hands together and does like the bow.
He's
Just
trying
see
to
the
look up to see if he
largest
sees something
direction.
hanging.
Yeah, Reese is just giving 2 middle fingers to the sky.
The dragon just lets out a fart.
We get to see it
Bloody-
too. It's flaming.
You bloody magpie's more deadly than you.
Oh no. All right. Well, how we doing this? Let's move and talk, I guess. Up the mountain.
Sorry, I was too busy carrying the debt. Did you say anything about where the sigil is?
So he didn't say anything about the sigil for the water, but he did say there's one related to light, that he doesn't like the light. I get the feeling we should leave that be, unless you can maybe learn that it's like some sort of protective field that'll keep the dragon away, because otherwise it's just gonna piss him off.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't fixing a breaking shit. Unless it's something I want to fix a break.
Yeah, but you're supposed to fix the water one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Said if it was something I liked.
Yes.
Who the fuck hit me?
Multiple of the
Uh,
whatchamacallits.
You got hit by 2 of them cinder hulks at the same time.
Yeah.
And then they lit you on fire.
And then you were in the smoke too. You had the ash.
And then you punched it in the balls.
To be fair,
Weird
Aura.
that you don't remember that.
Yeah. To be fair, Aura died twice during the fight. Argento was really torn up about it.
I'm gonna use some lay on hand.
But yeah, regardless, I think that Argento would be kind of starting to ferry people off, shovel them towards our next objective.
Okay.
He will respect the giant dragon.
Lay on hands. You gonna do that?
Yeah, just 40 points. Yeah.
Okay.
Touch my nipples and I glow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
Well, now we
So
know
you guys
that they're
gonna
way on the
head-
outside.
okay. Um, so I'll just make this easy for you. Since you're on the rim of the crater of the Star Forge itself, right? You guys get to the edge. Argento has a high passive perception, and I believe Emrys does as well. Like 18
Double
or
checking. I have a 19, yes.
I have
Yeah.
a 14.
Yeah, so the two of them would see, which would be a little to the west of them, a switchback path, right? That you can actually make it down into the crater.
Okay.
So you guys can do what you want with that information. Go down the side of the crater.
I'm not
Take the
asking
path.
this as Argento. I'm just asking because I'm kind of curious. I know the character sheet, but I don't know the details. Would Morwen not also be included in that? There's no expertise, perhaps, that helps in that regard.
What's Morwen's passive?
My passive is
It's
17.
just passive related. Okay, I wasn't sure
Oh,
if
17?
perhaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You would probably
Well,
see
and also
that
I don't
as
know
well.
if you would get a bonus on that if it's a
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
know
your
if you have a
terrain?
favorite terrain. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
Just
is
'cause-
mountain a favorite terrain of yours?
No, I don't believe
Okay,
so.
So then,
I'm
yeah, maybe that
double
still makes
checking,
sense.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure because rangers are sometimes good at that
Yeah.
sort of
So
shit.
the
finding
so
that
the
stuff.
three of you would see that path. It's off to the west. It doesn't seem far. It's probably
Goodbye.
Harrison?
yeah. He hadn't
Internet
said much,
might have cut
so-
out.
Hopefully, it's not the computer
He
again.
did hoot a couple times.
Yeah, he did. And I heard him after
Uh-huh.
I did. Yeah.
oh wait,
so you
no,
guys see
mountain
that-
is one of my favorite terrains. Sorry.
It is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have that going for you.
I get the feeling that it's like, look, guys, over there. There's a Oh, okay. I see you already noticed it, Emrys. Where's Morwen? And like we just look over and like the goat hoofs are like walking down that like the 90-degree cliff face. I'm already down the trail. What are you waiting for?
Just trugging along. Yeah, come on.
It's much easier if you go straight, guys.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Yeah, so I can read you in if you want.
Oh yeah,
Well,
thanks. Sorry.
Hopefully he'll come back.
He's there.
Oh,
Hey.
there he is.
You okay, buddy?
You good?
Yeah, no. Discord just decided to restart.
Nice job. Okay. Yeah, so the three of you would see that path and you would know the path is definitely the safer route. Climbing down the side of the crater would be definitely difficult terrain and you would have to take checks for. So to the south, a treacherous path winds its way down to the southern slope of the crater, a series of switchbacks carved into an unforgiven rock. Each twist and turn offers a glimpse of the shimmering lake nestled within the heart of the Astrid Caldera. I kind of made that up myself, so it would be a asteroid that came down and created this caldera. Its tranquil waters, a stark contrast to the chaos unfolded on the rim of the crater, in the center of which is a small island with a stone structure that glows brightly from within. Similar smaller structures dot the lake's shore on the outside. As the party gazes upon the spectacle before them, the magnitude of their quest becomes clear. With the danger with the danger from the rim and at the forge, they hardened themselves for the trails. The trails, man, I cannot read today. With the danger
Just start over. It's okay.
You can do it.
Let me get some water. Hold
Go
on.
for it. Yeah, take a break for a sec.
I had to change this because this was written that you bypass them. So,
Hmm.
with the danger that lurked at the rim and at the forge, they harden themselves for the trials that lie ahead, resolved to press onward in pursuit of their noble purpose.
Awesome.
And we will change the map for you guys to be the map of the Starforge.
Fantastic.
And it should take a second to load. It's pretty large, so you will most likely have to zoom out. Hopefully everything is still hidden.
Nope,
It should be...
It's very black.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, okay.
Full fog of war.
Let me, yep. Remove fog of war. All.
See, this is what happens. You go down the mountain too fast. You start to get a red out, and you lose your vision for a couple minutes till the G-forces fall off, and you get your eyes back.
Oh, I thought it was because it's a volcano.
Nah, it's got nothing to do with it.
5G?
Fog of war. Fog of war.
We could be in a smoke cloud for all we know. Volcanoes and all.
Argento just sends out Aura and just, do you see anything, Aura? You can't be blind. Nope, she still can't see anything either.
You just get the telepathic message back like, you say shit!
Exactly. She can't see shit.
See, it's the blood rushing to your head.
Can you
Is
guys
that
see
where
it
it's
now?
going?
I
Nope.
might need to
Nope.
refresh the page.
Yeah, we could try refreshing if necessary, but I don't see anything currently.
It says
I
reveal.
was looking into the void.
No, it is
Hold on.
just darker than the blackest void.
It's as black as my cat.
Are you taking Gemini from me?
Undo.
Undo.
This will delete all fog zones and hide all the... I don't want to hide the map. How about this? This will delete all fog zones and reveal all the map to the player. This
Should we
cannot
close
be
our
undone.
eyes?
Hold on. Maybe it's the wrong map. Is this the right map for you guys?
Hey, thank you.
Like you were
Perfect.
gonna do this.
Fantastic. All right. The problem is I can't unmute it, but I think it won't catch the video, so
Oh, hell yeah.
everybody gets to. I've sent this to you before, right, Harrison?
I have watched
What
this
is this?
before you sent this to me.
This is one of my favorite music
It
videos of all
is.
time.
Is this Ninja
So
Sex Party?
fucking-
I
No,
literally I know
this-
the song so well. I'm listening to it in my head without any fucking
Could you,
volume
could
on.
you send it to me again?
I have music playing. What is this?
Because I don't
This is,
have it.
This is always by Erasure.
It's been so long since I've heard this.
Yeah, it's just on YouTube. Always Erasure.
How'd you play this through the video? Through the thing?
Because I made him set it up as a map.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, I have a
This-
video we
this
can
gets
watch.
rid of-
Very funny.
Oh, it's because my shit's not playing through the right
Okay,
thing.
here.
That's why.
Aw,
Sorry,
okay.
guys.
It's alright.
good way to fill the
better to keep
technical
us from.
difficulty.
Yeah, just toss you onto a different map, right?
That's beautiful.
So the whole map should be revealed.
It is dark, but I see an edge of it at least now.
Yeah, I also
There's a
see
little
an
bit of a
edge.
square, bottom right corner.
Wait, it's dark?
Yeah, it's still dark,
Mhm.
but I see a bit of an edge.
Can you show me on Discord what you say?
Absolutely.
Because I have the whole map in light.
Share screen. I think it's this one.
Start watching. Oh, you see like the opposite. Why do you see the opposite?
Cool. But it sounds like that's what everyone's seeing at least. So. Oh.
I'm
Bottom line went away. Oh, now I see nothing. Aww. My little line friends have abandoned me. Just like everyone else in our life. Oh, I
Oh,
see the
we
edges.
got more.
Yeah,
We
I
just
see
can't
that.
see the fucking center for some reason.
So.
Oh no. Can you, like, is there a way to copy the map maybe? That would... I don't even know
Hold
what
on
it
a
would do.
second. Settings. Do this.
Oh!
Oh,
There we
There it
go.
is.
Hey! What... So what did you end up changing?
I had to go into the settings for light and vision and disable token light and vision.
Oh,
know.
so you know what that was? If you had put our tokens down, it probably would have showed us as far out as our characters could see.
Oh, for daylight. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Man, what a F
What a
show there.
confusing,
Okay.
what a confusing little system.
So let me drop your tokens. We got Bruno. We got
wonder how tiny.
We got Emrys. Thank you for.
Just don't
Working
DMCA us
with
with
me
your
through
beautiful voice, Harrison.
We're so small.
Very tiny. I like how tiny I am.
I thought
Yeah. So 1 square is 10
you were talking
feet.
about the cat, and I was like, have you seen this bitch? She's fat as fuck.
No.
So
Alright,
I.
I'm gonna quit my stream at this point, Fred. You good?
Yeah.
Map now.
Oh.
So
I have a map now. I just had to scroll up a little.
Yeah. We all should. Peeves. It's Peebs. Uh-oh. Dog's freaking out.
So, do you guys see the big squares that it drew, right? That's 10 feet, right? So I made little squares that are actually 5 feet, right? So you should be able to.
I gotta zoom in a bit to see the small
Yeah,
ones, but yeah, I
so
see the grids.
I need
Yeah.
to see something.
Right. So this
Ruler.
is obviously humongous.
Oh God, yeah.
on
Argento.
purpose.
Alright, where we got? Oh, okay. You know what? It's okay, guys. We gonna be plenty good. Let's see.
So yeah.
Gotta
So you,
run.
Oh God, yes.
if you guys
oh,
make it down the
fuck
switchback,
holy
Are you
fuck.
okay?
What?
you
Oh
good?
God, yes. It's all within 1,000 feet. Oh God, yes. Let's go.
I don't.
Why are you happy that it's within 1,000 feet?
You'll see in a minute.
Oh God.
Okay.
Run to the sun.
Yeah, so you guys are going to start down here. This is after you come down the switchbacks
Oh, I'm gonna
that were
come.
carved into
Settle down there, Harrison.
the ridge side. But yes, you do see all of this that lies before you, right? So you are inside the crater. You see this broken bridge in front of you. You see the buildings scattered around the outside of the lake. Some are in more ruins than others. And, on the other side of the bridge, you see an island and you see a building in front of that as well. And at the back side of that is, you can't see, but you would see light coming out of the building in front of you. You would also see the 3 people with the high perceptions that we talked about before would also see dim light coming out of the building to the northeast of you on that side of the island, or on that side of the lake.
Is that kind of something that we're feeling like it's at the range of what we could tell? Or is there just no sort of discernible light from anything on the far side of the lake at all?
From where you're standing, that would be the only thing you can tell that has actual light.
Totally fine.
But yeah, I did a lot of research, and like you said, it's like 1,000 feet. So you
Yeah.
can technically see that far. I mean, obviously, the further out stuff is, the less likely you're going to see details.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you've made it to
The largest map made by man.
this giant
It's a giant map.
ginormous
Yeah. Giant map for giant
map.
people. Okay, so to get back to the topic of why I'm happy it's within 1,000 feet, Argento will kind of look at Emery's and Morwen, considering they were the two that were mentally there at the time. Well, I can kind of judge based on past experience. Aura and I can do that kind of separation thing pretty much anywhere within this caldera. So, do you want us to go check out whatever the light is? You want to go see what's on the other side? I mean, how do we want to split this? I figure we should recon a little at least, right? Go quick.
I'm assuming we could smell the sulfur in the air.
What sulfur?
We're in a volcano. I'm assuming there's a smell of sulfur anywhere.
You are not in a volcano.
Caldera. I think it was.
Caldera.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was kind of carved out by
So
Yeah,
an
but-
asteroid came down.
Yeah.
I thought this was an active volcano for
Smashed
some
I
reason.
think that there is
into-
nearby, but I don't know that it's currently like this is a lake. It's not lava.
I mean, there
so-
could still be a caldera at the top of a volcano. It's just
True.
Yeah,
I'm getting
you're-
off topic.
Well, and you're
Yeah,
right.
You're,
It could be
you're not
deeper down,
even
maybe.
physically.
So.
You're not even physically at the top of the Starforge Mountain.
Oh, okay.
This is it. It kind of got carved into
This side.
like the side of the mountain
Oh,
and has made this big area.
Good
All right.
soup.
That makes sense. Yeah. So
Orc.
must have seen a deer in the dark. I don't fucking know. Yeah, go check it out. Go
no,
see.
No, it is a leaf
Thank you.
that is 3 miles away.
Yeah, exactly. And they heard
Wow.
it drop from a tree.
They hear the crunch and then
Yeah.
freak out.
Yep.
No,
Is-
no, it just moved. It
Yeah.
moved in the wind.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
It's
Emrys
flooded.
trying to smell something?
Yeah. I mean, he's looking for the signs of nature that something's not right.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Dirty
Excellent.
20.
So, Emrys, you would notice that the lake that you thought looked nicely shimmering has sickly green hues to it, green yellow hues to it from this distance, and you can kind of see that you think it's bubbling a little bit.
Yeah, that water looks like rancid piss. I wouldn't go anywhere near this shit.
And
I mean, to be
you-
fair,
you-
isn't that the thing you're supposed to be fixing with the runestone?
Yeah, but don't mean you go in it. Gotta find the runestone first.
Is
Okay, thank you for the warning.
and then you
Is this-
take a whiff of the air, and yeah, it does not smell good.
Yep, definitely smells like rancid piss.
I think we can all
Oh,
smell
we
that,
all
but
smell
thanks.
is this like a shelf or is this like
You're in a crater.
this thing? Is this like
It
the
looks
next shelf?
tiered, yes.
Is it a tier
Oh,
down?
I'm sorry. Yes, so that would be another step down after that.
How big is the step? Like step or like this is 10 foot down?
Let me take a look here. It does not give a distance. So I would say anything that's distinguished on the map like that would be like a 10-foot drop.
Do we have freedom of movement, or are we sticking to movement speeds?
Depends. Is the party doing stuff together or are you splitting up? If you split up, I would say you got to
Yeah,
stick to
Argento's
movement
definitely going
speeds.
to suggest at a minimum to send Ara out to whatever the light is to the northeast and give a check on what's going on up there.
Ideally, I'm just moving to here.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's-
stick with
that-
the guy who just did everything.
5,
Yeah, how far is that? That is
Uh,
45
after I-
feet. Yeah,
40 or 45, yeah.
that's fine. I mean, for right now, you can move anywhere within your movement range, I would say.
Yeah, I was gonna join Emrys as well.
That's fine. So, I guess the whole party can shift that direction and just. Argento would suggest, though, while we move over, does anyone want to just check through this building next to us, see if there's anything useful, or at least make sure that there's no one there spying on us or
This
something?
building here?
Yeah,
This one right here?
Yeah, to the
This
right.
one?
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You
I'll
do
just kick
sending
the
that.
door.
Aura in.
I'll
and
kick the
then-
door open.
Yeah,
We'll
so
go for
as he
that.
does that, Argento's just going to kind of like go and kind of lean against the wall. If someone could just watch over me, because, I'm about to be unable to. And then we'll,
Once the building's clear, why don't we just toss you in there?
yeah, I mean, you could guide me in a sec. I'm still just going to aura while I can. And, yeah, he'll pop aura down next to him, and she'll just start jogging off towards the northeast. If you want
And I'm gonna watch over you.
Thank you.
Oh,
If
did
you
I
want to pop that
draw?
token down for me, I'll start running it.
Let me just erase this thing. There we go.
Can she go? How far out can she go from?
90 feet a turn. Well, actually, that's not... I think that might actually not be true. I have to look at the specifics on this. It might actually only be 30 feet a turn from her. This might not be the best
Toss me.
system.
There's aura.
Let me actually double-check this, because I might want to do this a smarter way, depending on...
Are you still flying 10 feet there, Bruno?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just stay
It can
10
be
feet
up
up.
to, but it's still stuck to its movement, it looks like.
Are we staying with movement, or are we just
If
kind
the,
of?
if the group stays together, you don't need to do movement. But if you guys start to split up, then yes, because different things might happen. Or
Yeah,
future
Understood.
that makes sense.
things.
Also,
Also, pass without a trace would probably be done by now, right, Morwin?
10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, so I'm gonna just
Okay, so...
move that.
That's stuck in my
right,
head
so
now,
I think
Rick.
what I'm going to do... Good.
Listen to the song
It's
I
the
sent you.
best
It'll,
thing to
it'll
be
help you
stuck in
out.
your head.
I know. I listened to that this morning. I showed
What?
it to Kiddo.
Alright, so before...
We got the
he's going to
moves?
still...
Yeah.
Some...
So
Well, he's... Aura's... I'm going to tuck Aura off to the side for now. I'm going to do her in
Okay.
a smarter way
Yeah,
here.
that's fine.
Considering they would know their abilities more, right? So, since Morwin offered to watch over Argento, he would just kind of be like, "Alright, so with how far away it is, I can technically move faster than Aura. Do you want to go with me up to the broken down building up there?" And he's just going to point to the next kind of set of ruins up to the northeast here. And then I'll jog Aura from there while looking through her eyes. It'll save us some time in the long run. You good?
Yeah, that's good with me.
Alright, just do your best to keep up. If I get there ahead of you, I'll just, go ahead a little quicker, because, again, we have 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, it will be a main action dash, bonus action dash for 90 feet. And then I'll do that again, top of next turn, and get as close to the building as I can. And once I get in the building and find a hiding spot, Argento will sit down in a hiding spot, and we'll send Aura out to go to the next building up.
Okay. And Octavius was going to try to kick in this
Oh, open,
20-foot wide door.
open the door. Sorry, I'm dying over here.
You're fine.
Okay. How tall is your character?
7 something.
Okay.
8 foot
The-
tall in armor is what I put. So go figure like 7.
Yeah, these doors are obviously made for giants, as you can tell, since the door is 20 feet wide.
It's fine.
Is that why? Oh man.
Oh, I thought they were just meant for a really big version of me.
Yeah, not really big versions of you. So if you want to try to make a strength check to open this door,
I can do that. Also, I think I have powerful build too, and so does what?
Yeah, it would reflect in your
Yeah,
lift, drag, carry, or whatever. So
7. That was really bad.
yeah. So you're gonna try to push on this door,
I slid.
made out of stone, and it's not gonna budge.
I'm gonna give
You don't
a
think it's
little,
locked, though.
I'm gonna give you a little DM hint as someone who had to look at giant doors recently. The DC is way higher than 7, most likely.
Just thought.
like more than double, maybe even close to triple. Just so you know.
I'm gonna
Do you
turn
not
back
have
to
a
the group.
strength modifier?
It didn't roll. It didn't roll
that's
my
true.
+5.
That's true. That okay,
It would have
so
been a
would've been
12.
okay, but that's still not even close. Still
Yeah,
probably
I don't-
close to about twice as hard as you pushed there.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
So you can attempt again next turn. Anybody else want to do anything?
I was gonna do the similar thing to Argento for movement wise, except mine would be 105.
Damn,
Because
girl.
yeah. So you tell an old man to keep up, I shall be ahead of you.
He's just gone.
It's funny too because it's such an Argento thing in my mind to be like, yeah, I'm probably faster than everybody.
No.
I would warn you, you might want to be on the right side of that blue line, just because I think from what Fred said earlier, that is
Yeah,
a
that's
drop.
going to be like a 10-foot drop. So
My bad.
anywhere you see that, it's
Yeah.
just going to drop down about 10
Not a
feet.
bad thing,
Probably
just-
more. It's going to be about 15 because if you actually look up a little northwest or northeast of you, you can see like the ramp goes down, and the ramp looks to be about
Ah, I see.
20 feet, but we'll say the drop is
Okay.
15.
I see what you're saying.
I'm going to stay
Awesome.
with them so that it's 3 and 3.
105's about there.
Did you say 3 and 3?
It will be
Yeah,
3 and 3 when
because-
R
yeah.
comes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's,
Okay.
that's a very
Yeah,
fair
that's
point.
true.
Thank you for playing it like the
It
character.
was like, Matt, what?
Yeah, okay, so round 2, you guys can move and attempt the door again if you want.
Okay,
Can
so
I
go,
give him a help action?
Yeah.
Just go apparently push.
60,
Come over here.
and then we'll go
You can do it with advantage.
15. Oh, 15. I guess I did the wrong thing to just hold it, but that's fine. And then another 15. Well, I guess at this point, Fred, when I reach the door here, I have
Door?
15 feet of movement left. I do want to peek in first, though, to make sure that there's nothing kind of in there. Do I need to have an action to do any sort of like
I
a
do
stealthy
not.
peek?
That was really weird.
If you want to stealth, yes, you would need to stealth.
Okay, so I want to stealth when I get in there. I guess my question is more, if I was going to look through this gap, would something see me if I looked through without stealthing? If, you know, all things being equal, I guess.
That would likely. I mean, you're making
Likely.
noise
Okay.
coming up to it. So
Okay,
if something
totally fine.
was there, if you
So-
wanted to try to hide,
Yeah. So
walking up to it, right, to be more quiet and stuff, you'd
so
have to roll stealth.
I
for that.
believe I moved up to here first. So I'm going to take the 15 feet back, knowing that. So I haven't technically. I've only used 60 feet of movement here. So I'm going to use, whether you call it my action or my bonus action, to hide at this point then.
Yep.
Beforehand. And then I'm done of movement because I can't use another 30. So. Let me roll. And then to you, Morwin, as you approach, since you can move as well with this turn, you would just kind of see as you get closer. Argento would just kind of hold a finger to his lips. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, for some reason it's not rolling with our modifiers, Fred, just so you know.
So you clicked on stealth, and
Yeah, and it gave me
roll-
just the d20. I should have a +4 on top of that. It's doing the same thing to Hutch. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
it
it's
was
a
really
setting
weird.
maybe.
I hit advantage and it rolled like weirdly.
Yeah, that's strange. Even to me, it didn't roll with modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should be what, 17 for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there, I wonder,
yeah.
a setting on something that's turned off?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I
That's
don't
what it
know
is.
how that
just
would
have to-
not roll
We'll just have to keep it in
modifiers.
mind. Yeah, I don't know. Like a VTT setting is what I'm thinking.
But actually, one of his strength checks did roll with a +5.
The one that I
The 24.
I rolled in. So the first one was rolled in like the VTT sheet, and the other one was rolled in D&D on it. No,
On
that
your
rolled
character sheet.
on my character sheet. That rolled the correct way. So that's
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
doing
'Cause
that for
I just clicked on because to keep the camera kind of clear, I've only been clicking on a separate Windows sheet, and that's what I just did, and it didn't roll with the modifier. So there's something weird going on.
yeah. We have our data set is not good right now.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
What
Um,
does 24 do?
Yeah, you guys open the door nice and slowly. You know, it's a heavy door. And you don't really see anything in that room of note. You know, it's a massive room. You see giant fixtures and stuff like that, but pretty empty. Um, you know, it's a large room, right, to you guys, but it's not necessarily a large room, and you're not really sure what that room might have been used for, like a waiting room or something. Um, I mean, Argento, you think you're stealth up to there? You said you have more movement, or you don't?
no, I do not. Yeah, so
Okay.
I used one of my action or bonus action to dash, and the other to hide. It doesn't really matter how you take it because rogue. It's just
Okay. And Morwen, you came up to Argento. Are you also stealthing?
I came up to him. Yes. I do have 60 feet of movement left. I just
Okay.
wanted to check. I do have hide in plain sight. Um, but I have to spend a minute creating camouflage.
oh,
Uh,
you have
yeah, it's that thing.
yeah, you have the one that's for like ambushes.
Yeah.
That's a
So
that's a
I don't want to waste the minute. So
that's the reason Serena got the
Yeah.
drop on all you so well.
Can I time out for a second?
So
Larion is not doing another D&D, nor are they doing any expansion.
that's fine. Let them move on to
That's
something better.
surprising.
I'm sure they'll make
Yeah.
something that's amazing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make something great. Just as a random, like, oh wow, that's figured there'd be an expansion of some sort.
Um, so if you want to stealth, go ahead and roll
yeah.
stealth, and if it doesn't roll your modifier, just let us know. We'll add it. See, hers did.
Yeah,
Says plus 8.
weird. All right,
25.
just keep rolling, and if
Yes.
it doesn't add it, I'll just say
You
it. That's what it
you
is.
sneak up on Argento. Just like he thinks he could move the farthest, right? He also thought he was going to be the stealthiest.
Oh no,
And
disagree with that. It's not a
oh, okay.
not even a proficiency.
Oh, okay. But yes, you hearing noises from Argento a little bit, but you know you're not making any.
Perfect.
Argento
Okay.
is like looking at you doing the shush thing, and then like a little bit of wind blows some dust by. And he closes his eyes for like half a second, and then you're just gone, and you're next to him.
I'm gonna like
Uh-oh.
stand behind him and like blow on his ear.
All right, stop. Wait, you can't do that. Oh my god.
Um, Emerus is looking out into the lake. With that, I'm gonna read this out to you, Emerus, as you look out to the lake. So you're standing at the edge of the desolate landscape. There's an acidic lake stretching out before them like a cauldron of bubbling poison. The once beautiful lake from a distance has its surface shimmer with an iridescent sheen, reflecting the sickly hues of green and yellow that dance upon its waters. Um, the stench of sulfur fills the air, mingling with a faint aroma of decay. Wisps of toxic mist drift lazily across the surface of the lake, obscuring the treacherous depths below. You would also see jutting out from the shore a broken stone bridge spanning 50 feet wide, its once majestic arches now fractured and crumbling under the weight of time and decay. The bridge, once a testament to the ingenu-
Ingenuity. Yeah.
ingenuity. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Man, I read this so long ago. The
You're good,
ingenuity
man.
and craftsmanship of its builders now stands a somber reminder of the passage of ages. Its stones are pocked and eroded. Most of what's left is connected to either side of the shore, as you can clearly see in the map. Um, So that's what you see, Emers. I mean, most of the group probably sees, partial stone bridge.
If I was a betting man, I'd say that what we need is on the other side of that lake, inside that little island in the center. But that water looks like shit, so I wouldn't touch the water.
Emery looks around to realize no one is around. Talking to Toa.
Ain't that right, Toa?
Yeah.
He's used to talking out loud. There's usually
Are you
animals
talking
around.
to us? We're inside the building.
Looking for Bruce.
Where's Bruce? Is Bruce above us? Who knows?
No,
Hey,
I'm talking.
can't find me, Bruce, but at least
I don't
Mibrina
care if
is
there's
around.
anybody around me while I'm talking. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
What
I
we
get
don't
it.
know is Emrys has already spotted like 3 birds. He's just chatting with them.
All right, so round 3, if you guys want to continue on.
Absolutely. Alright, so at this point Argento would move the 15 here while stealth and peek around the corner. Do we see anything on the inside? Do I need to do a roll of some sort?
No roll on this one. You would look in and see that this building is pretty demolished. The roof is collapsed in some areas. There's no real items that you can pick out. A lot of stonework, right? So it's cabinets that were like built into the stone walls and stuff like that. No real furniture left in this building.
Okay, perfect. Well, it kind of looks pretty clear. Mr. Teller, if you want to move in with me, I think we're good. And just going to use my main action, I think, to dash, because I only have 15 feet of movement left. So that's 15 to here, and then another 30. So can I tuck myself? We'll do this first. We'll move another 25 to here. So I have, 5 left? And we will bonus action summon Aura at that point, who I have tucked away. She can come about 15 feet in. Actually, you know what? We're going to start her behind the wall here. Just kind of tucked in with him. And then he's just going to sit here. If anything, he would kind of be looking over his shoulder for Morwen to follow him, of course. And would just tell you, once you kind of both reach the corner, at this point, Aura will go ahead. If she runs into any trouble, she'll just either dissipate or get hit. Doesn't really matter. But she'll at least be able to tell us what that light is in the next building up.
Okie doke. And I'm just gonna follow his route.
Okay.
And do the same thing.
Right, so I still need to go to next turn to be able to echo Avatar as an action. So gotta wait for the top
Right.
of that one.
Okay, so more when you're going to be like in the building with Argento.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
then you
actually,
Oh.
sorry. Actually,
Go ahead.
because I was thinking of from the position that I was in, I was going to dash and just kind of be over here, which is like there's the little crack in the wall. If I was here, would I still be able to hear what he had said, or would I
yeah.
had to have followed him?
No, you would see him.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna hang on this side.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
you would see like some light. Let's do
Do you have a retainer in?
No.
No, Sarah sounds like she has a retainer.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Like this.
That's
like
a
the Sarah-
really specific like.
Yeah,
It sounds
tried
like,
to call
I
out,
think you're
man.
just not used to her new microphone yet.
maybe
It's
that's what it
It's
is.
just a little more clear.
It sounds like stereotypical movie. Like I have a retainer in all of a sudden.
Stereotypical movie. Hold on. I don't know if I can even think of one movie where a character has a retainer in.
I don't know. I just feel like
Moving
it's
on.
something. Anyways, go on. Yeah, go on. It's just out of the blue.
Go and have fun crashing in your building over there, man. It's good.
Yeah, you can't even hear Morwen. Fuck off.
so. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Map disappeared.
Okay.
Good thing we have an undo
Good.
button.
Good. I bucket filled something and it didn't actually fill the triangle. It
Oof.
filled the map. So yeah,
We
Morwen,
are suddenly
you
in
would
a sea.
see. I created these blue lines at the building north of you, right? So you'd see
Mhm.
light coming out of this doorway on the cracks of both sides, and possibly a window or another doorway on the west side of the building. You see light coming out of. Okay.
Could I convey that to Argento
Yeah.
of what I
Yeah.
see?
So if anything, you know, you would tell Argento, but you'd also see Aura like on the next corner down, peeking and like seeing basically the same thing as you.
Yeah.
So
Rest of the party, what do you guys want to do?
I want to see what's in this room. See if I can find a retainer on the floor.
give it to Morwin.
I'm going to.
I wanna see
start
what you
moving
sound like with this one.
towards the water's edge. I think.
You sound like with what?
Okay.
With this in.
So it's like a 15-foot drop. If
Yeah,
you
no,
wanna
I'm
go
gonna
straight
I'm gonna
down.
start
Okay.
walking towards where they went, but I'm gonna head with the intent of getting to the water's edge.
Okay.
So start walking that way, and because I guess I'm gonna action dash it then, because there's no reason
Yeah,
not to.
it's gonna take forever.
So just a clarification before we get to the start of the next turn, Fred. Actually, I think you might still need to do door on the guys below. I'll wait for that. Go ahead.
Yes. What do you guys want to open the next door, or
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
We don't see it. Do we are we over here? Or are we like, what do we got? Said it was called-
you guys can give a strength check on the next door? Another giant stone door. There you go. Seems to be
see.
working better now.
I
Where'd
right-
you do that?
Yeah.
Roll from.
That was D&D Beyond with a right click.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I reloaded my D&D Beyond page. We'll see if it makes a difference. It'll be
So yeah, you open this door slowly as well. You know, it opens a little bit better, and you see a giant slab on the ground. Are you drawing those lines?
Yeah, I
guys?
was.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, that's weird that they're green like that, but makes sense. So yeah, you guys open that door and you see a giant slab that lays across the ground there. Potentially a bed, maybe, right? I mean, it's huge. It's got a window above it, I guess.
Oh, that is what a window
Not-
looks like. Okay,
Not really much else in this room.
good to know.
Guys, want to do anything else?
No, I guess we can just leave.
Do you?
Okay.
We just saw a giant slab.
I figured it
Yep.
was. I mean, I figured it was
No.
a bed.
To be fair to them,
No-
is there
No
anything
cloth,
else?
no nothing. Yeah.
Any other furniture
mean-
though, or furnishings?
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
Nope. All of these rooms seem super basic.
Awesome.
It's a bed.
You trying to hug?
Look, you may not be my type, but maybe at another
I
time.
slowly start taking my pants off.
Isn't Bruno
No,
Mars
no,
the
no,
guy
we
that
can-
did blurred lines?
you can bring
right?
those
that
up,
just
don't
starts
worry.
playing in the background.
You just see a long, very wide feather.
Well then.
Don't worry, I swear it's just a feather.
And then
Do
he
you wanna
moves
see what-
aside.
You want to see what's behind it?
No, I'm fine. I think we could pull those up. We can go up outside and find the group.
It's another feather.
I give him like a stronger than I probably should have pat on the stomach to turn him around.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go. I guess we're just gonna go try to meet up with the other people.
Yeah.
Is my guess. I don't know how you want to do that.
Just walk over there. It shouldn't be a problem.
No, I mean to.
Do your movement speed.
Dun, 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 dun. Can we take a dash action?
I think you opened the door this turn.
You did a help action.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Always,
Then it would be the next round.
Uh-oh, we start hearing Bruno here singing that in the distance.
Yeah.
So the question I was going to ask, by the way, is just if I do the Echo Avatar, it basically says you temporarily transfer your consciousness to the Echo as an action. You can see through your echo's eyes, hear through its ears. During this time, you are deafened and blinded. You sustain this effect for up to 10 minutes, and you can end it at any time. Requires no action. While your echo is being used in this way, it can be up to 1,000 feet away from you without being destroyed. But it doesn't really, so I'm assuming that it's just kind of still following the echo rules, manifest echo rules, which basically state that the only action I think it can theoretically take is an attack action. Does that mean I can't try and stealth with aura? Or could I say that because I'm in the avatar mode where it's like a little bit, more of a deeper state or connection, I can do kind of simple actions like that? Like, what's my limit, I guess, is maybe the better way to phrase it, before I start getting too involved and maybe trying to, like, open doors and do things with her in a minute. Yeah. That's why I kind of wanted to throw that in now before it became a thing. Because it does say, like, if it makes saving throws, it uses your bonus. So it's not like it can't use my stats to do stuff in some regard. It's just not fully...
Yeah, but saving throws are different than abilities.
Absolutely. No, I get you. I'm just saying, like, theoretically, she shares my stats in some way. So I wasn't sure if maybe with this more of a, like, solid form.
Yeah, so for right now, we'll look into this more after. But for right now, we will do, like, basic stuff with her. So yes, you can move stealthily, since you're controlling her.
Okay.
And things like that. But...
like no help actions. I'm not like expecting anything like that or anything, to that level. I'm just wondering about like basic things. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you should be able to move stealthily up to
even
the next
like maybe not
if you
open a
can,
giant door, but like if we come across a regular one, would you be able to open it? You think, just so I could kind of find my boundaries?
Yeah, I don't think there are any regular doors though. So.
Just in general though, if we came across a regular one, is that something that kind of falls within your ruling? You think, or is that more of like a?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, she's
still able to physically exist. And
I mean, ultimately, if she is attacking something, right, she does have force, and it would hit something,
that's
right?
Kind of
so
where
you'd
my
be able
mind
to
goes
open
to.
a door.
Right. Okay. Awesome. I just wanted to, get your ruling now so that we don't have to worry about it later. Okay. So, basics of basics on this, though, are just 30 feet of movement. It's the best she can do. She's gonna look over at Morwyn, I guess, and just kind of point to Morwyn, thumb at herself, and just shrug her shoulders like, you coming with me?
Okay. Since we seem to have a turn order of Argento, Morwyn, go ahead.
It's fair.
Just the created turn order.
Yep.
I am gonna follow. I did want to I'm trying to find where it went. I have telepathic speech as a bonus action that I was going to do. Can I, because I'm like looking at Argento through the tiny window, because I need to see the creature within 30 feet of me. Should I back up 5 feet and look at him and then and then dash forward? Is that cool?
Safest bet.
So
let me.
You can't hear anything. He is now basically possessing.
Yes.
Aura.
But I'm in the to be fair to her, I have the conditions blind and deafened. So I'll actually put those on my character sheet.
I mean,
so I don't know if telepathically.
I don't know if she would know that, right?
Yeah,
so she might attempt to talk to you.
Yeah, but I think
you could just say,
to her point, what she's saying is she wants
I
form
wasn't
a
gonna talk to him.
telepathic connection, right? She rolled it in the chat just now. So would that supersede the deafened?
Oh, you're saying okay.
Which I think technically by Ravnus rules.
Mind fucking. Yeah, your mind.
You actually set the precedent for this to some degree.
Yeah, so at that point I won't see why not, because you're not necessarily using your ears to listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're deafened, then telepathic is directly into your brain.
Leos. So we can speak telepathically for as long as we're within 3 miles of each other, and it only lasts for 6 minutes.
That's
So
fine.
it's-
That should be more than enough for what we're doing right now. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So you would kind of cast out this spell, and Argento's already blind and deaf, and you just like form the connection, and it's like, yeah, okay, I don't really care if they're doing anything weird in there. You just get to check out. No, I I don't need to see it like that. You can just tell it's. Yes, I know I can see through your eyes. I don't want to share in that. But like you'd
Is
also
somebody else with
finally
you?
hear you'd also finally hear the other half where it's like, yeah, but they might be fucking. It could be really interesting. Have you ever seen giants do that? I'll show you. You can see it. You can see it with me. You know, it's like you finally hear the voice. And since
Not the time, not the place.
I would tell you as well, though, just to finally be able to share the detail,
Mhm.
you would guess that it's actually, Argento's been doing all this charming stuff, but it's probably much more likely Aura's nature, judging just by the kind of, um, like, salacious is what comes to mind, but I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but she's just got a very attractive voice, mentally even. And, of course, her form is already a fairly attractive elfin form, so you're like, oh, okay. He utilizes it, but she's the charming one. You can kind of tell.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Fun. I gotta listen to the conscience.
yeah, so
now.
as soon
I'm
as
joining
you
the
say
party.
that, it would literally be Argento being like, "What happened? Who's here? What?" And Aura's just like, "Oh, is it the fawn one? Hello." Saw you peek in the window.
Hello, lovely woman, and hello, young man.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was a new like sibling that was just forming after 29 years, and I don't know if I can handle that.
I do not need to be a part of this pair. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, though.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue on with Aura, and I'm gonna do dash, so I'm gonna go the full
Okay.
70 feet, which I'm gonna go. I forgot. How do you ping again?
Double click.
Double tap.
So I'm gonna go over. Hold. I'm gonna go over there.
Go ahead.
That's so movement.
And fast turn, because that was all I was gonna do.
No, it's still a great
So,
turn.
while you're over there, you hear signs of a controlled fire roaring, and it does get a little warmer, even outside of the building of where you are, and you're hearing clanging, right? You're hearing noises of iron on iron or metal on metal. And sometimes you hear, we'll say, a crash of water or instant boil of water from where you're standing.
I'll pretty much say to them, tread very carefully. There are signs of life inside. I can hear them. It sounds a lot like a forge, but I didn't think it would be this non-extravagant.
Well, it might not actually be like the Starforge forge, but if it sounds of a forge and they captured a smith, that might be where our guy is. Let Aura take the first peek, just in case, but stay safe otherwise.
I am back up on the.
Emrys? Talking to
My
yourself?
movement.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Dem boys.
Two lackeys in the backies.
Excuse me, it's dem boys.
I don't want to assume genders.
smart of you.
He tried to show me his penis, and
No, he
Yeah.
showed
Doesn't
you a
mean
feather.
anything.
For all you know, it
Doesn't
could have
mean-
been the feather that covers his vagina flap.
Anything.
that is
I don't know if that's how owls work, but I'm just gonna throw something out there. Soars
Just so
down
you're
off the
aware,
cliff.
you drop down 15 feet when you cross that line. So
I
you'll
think
have to.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
Unless
bad,
unless
then.
you're flying.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
No, I just forgot.
So
Can I
Yeah,
just go
I
in
moved.
line like to here?
I can't. You'd have
You
to
didn't
ping.
move.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there you go.
There.
Yeah. There.
Is
Yep.
that okay?
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
didn't
fine.
mean to.
I just know you can fly, so I wasn't sure if you
Yeah,
just
no,
wanted to
my
fly down
Jumped
to the
off the
ground there.
cliff and just soared down. Yeah.
All
Starts
right,
like
I guess
clawing
that.
like an eagle just to confuse the fuck out of everybody.
Are you guys not dashing, or was that with dashing?
I was
can't
dashing.
that was
tell.
with dashing.
Yeah.
It's so large. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big map.
Anybody want to do anything else for the last of this round? No.
I think Argento. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. Never mind. I just remembered I was deaf. So.
Yep. And it's your turn.
So, going, I guess to just clarify, can Ara do my bonus action dash? Because theoretically, the Echo does state it only has 30 feet of movement. It's a free action. Again, I'm in this mode. I don't know if it's specific
Yeah,
to it
to
or.
speed things up, we'll let you do the dash
back.
as you're in this
Yeah,
mode.
and I'm
Might
even.
be something we change later.
Well, and I'm even game to just say like only when it's in the Echo avatar, because at that point I have to choose like maybe Argento could do it or Aura, but it can't do
Right,
both,
because you
right?
can't
So,
do anything anyway.
yeah. So yeah. So she's gonna dash 60 feet. Well, we'll go 50 to the corner here, and then hide as the main action, since we said she can do that as well, right? Bonus action, main
Yeah.
action. So she'll stealth herself. Hopefully something decent. Is that the same exact thing as before? It still didn't roll with the bonus either. So 17.
No.
I don't know what's
Yep.
going on with that, but it is what it is. She will hide on the corner, and then I have 10 feet of movement still, so we'll just move another 10 closer to this source of light up here that I think is a window. From this position, would she be able to tell if she can even peek through that window? Is it worth her time?
How tall would you be?
Good question. Probably the same exact height as Argento, which is 6'1".
So if she put her hands up over her head and jumped, she could probably catch the ledge of
So it
the
might be like an
windowsill.
athletics or acrobatics check or something.
No, you can jump. You could do that. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
that-
right.
I don't think
Even my
she would
jump
have
height
that
would probably be
problem.
high enough. Yeah, okay, cool. So as long as it's something that she would think that she could do, then we're
Yeah.
just going to end it there. That's good enough. I guess mentally, tell her you would, or more when you would hear, just, I found a window, gonna peek through. If they see me, you'll hear something, I guess.
Thanks for the warning.
You know, better to know what's happening than to just assume something's going wrong, right?
Well, yeah, I'm in your guys' mind for a reason.
It's weird having a third one, not gonna lie.
It's a party.
Yeah, I guess.
But I like it.
First three-way, woohoo! Wait, that sounded wrong, fuck.
Or did it? All right,
you
Morwen.
can feel Aura's mental, like, facepalm.
Morwen, you want to chill there? Do something else?
Uh-oh, did we lose Sarah?
Whoop, sorry. No. my
good?
mic just stopped working for a hot second.
No, you good. As long as we didn't lose
Just
you.
fine. Chill there.
Yeah, I think, well, I was gonna say to like maybe jump down since I'm assuming this is a little cliff or like a little ledge and be like in the corner, but nah, I think I'm just gonna stay at this vantage point.
Emrys, you gonna keep going, riding the
Yep,
train?
I'm gonna see if I can actually get there. So, is this a breach in the wall that I can walk down, or do I have to get all the way to here to get down?
You can. That's like a 5-foot difference right there.
Cool, I'll take that.
'Kay.
Get to the shoreline about there.
Excellent.
Lake
Can
monster.
you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Lake monster. Lake. Oh, it's just poison.
Constitution, certainly.
Would have been way better if El
That
Lago
is an
just popped
18.
out.
Good jobs. The fumes that you were seeing, the vapors that you were seeing that were floating above the water are also around the edge of the water. But they're, feet level. They're not I shouldn't say they're feet level. They kind of expand a little bit outside of the lake, right?
Okay, so
So
it's got
as-
a perimeter of like smoke or something.
Yeah, of the fumes that are coming off the lake, right? So, it's, even if it's like a little breezy and stuff, it's not just necessarily above the water that has these fumes, but a little bit outside of
Some
the
spillover.
edge
I
of the
got
water.
you.
Yeah. But you saved, so you only take half as much damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And let me roll that. The wrong window. Why is it red though? You take eight acid damage.
Okay. So would I be able to identify? I guess if I'm standing this close, I'm taking the damage. Is there a safe distance I can stand and not take this damage?
Yes.
Okay. I still have movement left. I'd like to move back whatever distance I could deem safe. Is there a way to tell, or do I just have to guess and check?
Yes. Move 5 feet back.
Okay.
And you would think that this is a better distance than previously.
Okay. I'm gonna consult my spell sheet here. Gonna throw some ideas at you because I had an idea before for getting across this, but I don't know if I can do it now.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom while he does that.
Okay.
If my turn comes around, Aura's just gonna move to the window and peek inside, so you can tell the others what she would see. At least Morwen would know, right? So I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. And now I just need to check and see if this other spell is also concentration. Oh, it's not. I can do it. Cool. So once the party has reconvened, I've been basically spending all my time looking through my spells to see if I can make this work. I have water walk.
Okay.
So I can walk across the surface of this lake and get to the other side. And I can get up to 10 people to do it with me. And I'm assuming that the water is poisoned if I breathed it in and took acid damage, so getting into it would probably be worse. Would I be able to defeat the fumes if I was casting Control Wind?
Oh, okay.
Control Wind has 3 options. Hang on, let me just game log that real quick.
Control Winds. 1 action. Area is 300 feet, and it's a cube. Or 100 feet, and it's a cube. And it lasts for an hour. That's pretty cool.
I would use the downdraft to push the wind down and out of the cube. So it would keep, even if it doesn't completely dissipate it, it would keep it out of our breathing range at minimum.
Mhm.
That's the thought I've got here.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you can attempt to do it if that's what you want to do.
Oh, I'm not going to cast these spells until the party is reconvened because I'm not wasting the spell slots.
Right.
But
yeah,
that's my plan. Walk on the water and use the downdraft to keep the fumes from suffocating us.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen Control Winds before as a spell.
I themed the character not just taking just offensive spells. I brought utility shit.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Could I ask a question about it, or would that be metagaming?
Question about what?
What Chris wants to do.
Are you asking me or are you asking him?
I'm asking Chris. Or well, it's technically to the both of you. But you technically only know the information. I mean, because of it having chemicals in it, or well, at least something kind of going wrong with it, do you know if it still constitutes as water?
Hang on.
Oh.
I was reading
Yeah, that's
Water
not
Walk.
metagaming. Yeah,
Okay,
Water Walk
sorry.
is Water Walk is okay to walk on water.
Okay.
This is
Because
still
it's-
technically a lake.
It's
But-
any liquid surface actually. So it would
Oh,
be
okay.
The spell
lava, any
grants
of
the
that kind
ability
of
to
stuff.
walk across water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava as if it was. Fuck! Why didn't I use this during the boulder challenge?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, if I read it as water
Uh,
walk, it's like, this isn't water.
Yeah.
That's how my thought process went of like, what if this isn't technically water? Like, you
Yeah,
don't
water walk is
technically
just
know.
any liquid surface. You could even use it on ice and not slip.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it
okay.
doesn't specify that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it doesn't say that?
It does not specify that, no.
Oh,
That's interesting.
you're a
You can't use it to
liar.
walk on ice, but you can walk on lava. Throws up hands in confusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, for that I have shape water, and I can melt the ice to walk on the water.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a plan of action for getting across for when I can re-encounter people again, because I kind of wandered off on my own. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Then it's the
Them boys.
things in the back.
It's the boys.
Them boys.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna do exactly what I did before.
Same.
Dash.
Move 60 feet.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, you just hear from the shore of the lake, yeah, I know the water smells like shit and it tastes like I just threw up in my own mouth. Yeah, it's still gonna cross it.
Bruno. Just got the movement.
Got the dash, boy. And because I got mobile, I fucking get an extra 10 feet. What's wrong, baby?
All right. So then, top of the order. Aura is gonna take a peek into the window.
Yes, sir.
I moved you 15 feet.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, when you take a peek into the window, you heard all the same sounds that I explained to Morwen last turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so she was pretty spot on when she said, or
He said, yeah.
said that it sounded like there was a forge, and you see this giant in that building working on a forge, a small forge. Well, it's still a giant-sized forge.
It's a small, giant-sized forge.
Right. Okay, yeah. Big guy. Big forge. Well, tiny big forge. Is the door that's next to him closed? To his north?
Yes, that door is a massive iron door that is closed.
Big door to his north. It's currently shut. We can either wait and see if he opens it, or we can just try and ambush him. He's busy.
Oh, you mean this door up here?
Yes.
That is open.
Ah, okay. In that case.
Yeah, this
what
I
does-
thought you meant the southern doors.
Nah, you good.
Shut. But
Yeah.
yes, it is open into the other room, so you can't see it. Just kind of looks like a walkway in. But the door to the south is a big iron door.
So he does have a way in through the north. So if we barge in, he will potentially run. I don't know if we want to maybe try and sneak around, surround him, something like that.
I mean, do we... What was his description again? Sorry. Like, do we know what he looked like?
Oh, the guy we're trying to rescue? And
Yeah.
then Argenta would be like, I don't think we actually found out. I think we know his name. Let me see. I don't think I wrote it down, sadly. We'll have to ask the
We
others.
can't just call out. I mean,
No, absolutely, but I can see what Aura sees, and this is a giant. It's not one of our size. I'm pretty sure who we're looking for is our size, because I mean his brother, cousin, or whatever it was, nephew, uncle, whatever the guy was, he was the same size as us. So I'm assuming,
Yeah.
by nature, a brother, cousin.
then, I mean, I don't think we should engage. If you could keep making your way around the building. I mean, now
No,
you know.
absolutely. I don't think Aura'd have a problem, right? No issue.
Okay, then I will work my way down to tail you and watch your back.
Or you could go around the side you're on, just so that we could learn more about the building. Your call.
I could stay up here.
You really don't need to protect Aura. She'll be fine. Even if someone attacks her, she'll just come back to me.
Yeah, but then it'll hurt.
Oh no, I mean, she's definitely taken worse. Let's put it that way.
If you say so.
General feeling of acceptance from Aura, or maybe agreeance.
Gotcha. Then, yeah, I'll stay on the cliff then. Or, well, I'll stay on this higher portion. And Dash. I was curious. I have, this guy. I'm gonna send it. I don't know. Because it says, like, this is still the mountain terrain, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's up to 6 miles. But I was curious because it says expend a ranger spell slot, and I'm like, I don't know what that is for my thing.
It's just specifying. So like you have to have a ranger spell slot left.
Not
I'm assuming
a
you're
sorcerer.
right. So you're multi-class. So theoretically, part of your spell slots come from each class. I would say as long as you have like more than one left, you're pretty much guaranteed. The only way you would technically use up all your ranger spell slots, I think, is if you. Well, I guess you'd have to go calculate how many ranger spells you're supposed to have at your level, and just you only have that number or whatever. But I mean, if you have like 6 first level spell slots, I don't think it's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I think I'm good in that sense. But how far is 6 miles in this map since it's so
I mean, this map's
fucking
only like
huge?
1,000 feet.
Rick said it was 1,000 feet long,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And 1 mile is 5,260 something
80
feet,
feet, yeah.
or 80 something feet.
Yeah.
So 6 miles would reach you to
The town.
the Fireside Monastery, beyond the
Oh.
mountain on the other hot side. Yeah.
I think the bigger question is, what are you trying to learn with this?
I was just trying to see if I could like get a gauge on how many things could be in the general area because of there
Okay.
being so many buildings.
So the worry I have is it does say the feature does not reveal the creature's location or number. So I don't know how much Fred's willing to
Oh,
give you.
right.
And you already know there's a dragon in there.
Well, there was a dragon. It's currently
Yeah.
be. I mean,
I think that was.
and I'm not saying that we wouldn't necessarily learn something good from it. It's just trying to understand your goal to make sure that you're going to get it.
Yeah. Well, because we're under the assumption that the dragon left,
Mhm.
but I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, you could definitely check it out.
So,
It's
and
just a spell slot.
it is a spell slot though. But do the giants that we saw before, do those count as elementals? Do we know or no? Like that's something completely
I
different,
don't know
right?
if we know if the Cinderhulks what they counted as per se, but you might find out if you sense something, I guess.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna use primal
Yeah.
awareness. Okay.
Yes, indeedy.
Yeah. So you in a 6-mile range, you said, right? You are aware of. I guess I would tell you what types. Because it doesn't say I don't tell you what types they are. It just says I don't tell
Yeah.
you the location
That's how I
or
read it
number
as
of
well.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would tell you that you sense dragon or dragons. You sense elementals or elemental. Fae, yeah, isn't one of you guys? You're Fae, aren't you?
Yeah.
No? Yep. So we definitely sense a Fae.
I mean, Argento and Aura are as well, so.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely sense a Fae or phase. I don't think anyone has any fiends on them. I don't think the owl dude is considered a fiend.
If he is, it's only for what he
What
does.
am I
not
considered?
for
Can you
who he
sense
is.
what I am?
What
I
are
mean-
you?
I mean, I'm technically count as a Fae, I think. I have Fae ancestry.
Yeah, a Warforged would not be sensed by this.
Yeah, you don't
But
conjure.
yeah, so you got you have dragon, elemental, fey would be and yes. That's it.
Yay. And then I'm just gonna move.
Okay. Ooh, I reconnected.
Nice.
I don't know how. Been on the page the whole time. Emrys.
After
So
having that conversation, what's up?
Yeah, and just so you know, the whole distance, I'll give it to you, right? Since you went into it and out of it, is 10 feet within the lake.
Okay. Don't be within 10 feet of the lake. Got it. He will start walking back and get into it. Oi, Fox, where you at?
As much as Argento would normally love to answer you, he currently cannot hear nor see you.
Fuck you doing sleeping over here, mate?
You just see him kind of sitting in a corner, like
In a trance.
yeah, his legs would be crossed, his eyes would be closed, his hands are in his lap.
Yep, wait, I smell the magic. He's doing some creepy thing with his sister. What the fuck's everybody else?
I'm glad that he didn't check to see if the pants were tented, just to make sure.
Doesn't
I
need
can
to.
smell it.
He already knows.
I can smell it. Please, Zach's not here, okay?
Hey, just because our other druid has mushrooms growing on his back doesn't mean the smell comes from the druid.
It always does.
I bathed, sir. I just got acid washed, just like my jeans.
Oof.
Where the fuck is everybody? And that's my turn.
Okay.
I have no idea where anybody is. I wandered off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, dem things in the back. They thought I was gonna say boys.
You showed them.
You just hear a honking thing of armor running up behind you.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Exactly.
You meet Emrys.
Yeah, there's some of you fucks at least. I know
What
how
did
to get
you,
across the lake.
Oh, how did you find a boat?
Woo! No, I'm the boat.
I look you up and down. I don't think I could fit.
Hey, yeah, my sense we get just don't be within 10 feet of the lake, or you're gonna feel your lungs melt from the inside out.
Is it poison?
It felt more like a burning sensation than a stinging sensation.
Okay. Hello, Cat. Do you care to join us for D&D?
Anything
fuck you
else
call
from
me?
the two of you?
Huh?
You gonna do anything else?
I can't do
Sit.
anything else. I can just slap the man in front of me.
You know, I'm just chilling here, seeing where we're going next.
All right. Top of the order.
Just another 30, I think, with Laura. Try and move for the next window she sees. Peek into that.
You don't want dash.
Oh, that's right, I can do that. I forgot that we said she could. That's all. So yeah, she'll have 15 feet of movement left, but she'll peek into this window.
And you see another giant looking very similar to the first one. In this room, instead of the furnace atmosphere, looks more like a bedchamber.
Okay, so Aura would just quickly duck, I think, back behind the windowsill. We'll use the 5 feet of movement to get into cover. I don't think I've done anything to break stealth from when she rolled it earlier. It was like 17. I'm just going to take that for now. And hope that he didn't quite notice. And just kind of hang here. And she'll let Morwood know. Next room up is more like a living space. And there's definitely one in there. So just keep out of line of sight from any windows you see.
Roger.
Okay. Your turn, Morwen.
The windows that are right over here.
Yes.
Am I like, can I directly see into them, or?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're up that 15 feet, and these windows would be, that height to view.
Okay. And am I also still in stealth?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay. then I'm gonna waltz over there. I'm not gonna dash. I'm just gonna use my 35 feet, and I'm gonna peek in through this window and see if I can see more of the room.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see the fire giant to the south in the south window, and you do notice that it is like a bedchamber as well. You can't see the north half of the room, so I guess let me do this.
Kind of like show the cone. While we're doing this turn as well, just because Argento is kind of seeing all this through Aura's eyes and hearing all this, but he's just letting Morwen and Aura kind of...
Argento
Just realized I was
would
muted.
probably be looking through like this, right? And you would be probably seeing something more like that.
So while the two of them are doing this, Argento is just going to be kind of remaining quiet at this point since they're actually communicating and like working together. But just for the sake of kind of seeing, he is going to quickly hiss out on this turn. Just, you know, if there's anyone around, you know, come touch like the back of my hand or something. I can tell you what's going on. Not sure if anyone's even nearby. Just kind of hisses it. Tries to stay quiet enough that, you know, only like 30 feet or so should hear it. But
You're saying
Like
that
your
as
body?
Aura?
as Argento out loud, because he can still talk. He just can't hear or can't see. So he's hoping that anyone that's, you know, he's trying to say it quiet enough that he's like anything within 30 feet. But maybe I have to do a roll for that since I can't hear it, and just trying to let anyone know that might have moved up near him. You know, if they touch his hand, he can tell them what's happening.
Okay. So passive perception, I would say Emrys would hear that. The other two would not.
So at least you know that now.
Ronti's sleep talking, so we're gonna go that way.
Would I be able, if I moved back like over here a little bit, would I be able to see like more diagonally through the other window?
Yeah. So
Right, so if I went like,
Oh, now we have a rectangle.
um,
Now I'm scared.
that was a mistake on my part. Yeah, so you can see, you know, all of that. So you see a iron door on the west side of the room, and what looks to be another bed for a giant, possibly, at the very north of the room.
okay, awesome. And then I'm gonna relay that. There is another bed and then another giant door. Unsure if it's locked, but similar to the one we passed in the very beginning.
Yeah,
when we
Aura would
first-
simply tell you,
Yeah.
"Yep, can see the door. I'll, do you want me to try it, I guess? Or, well, I guess maybe that's not a good idea."
No. I mean, there's threats inside, so I don't think we should try anything. Stay
You didn't
hidden,
see
stay
any, like,
quiet.
humans or anything, though, right?
Nope. No. The objective has not been seen just yet.
What do you think? Move north or move back south?
I mean, in order to cross the bridge, we have to move south. But we're already here, so we could just scout this at least a little bit more to completion, at least your side, since I can't see past the building, and then we could start making our way back down, because yeah.
I mean, honestly, I
because
don't
we
even have to
go
make my way back down, so roger that, Captain.
And past turn.
Pass
Okay.
turn.
You guys, Emrys, the creatures, you're gonna do anything?
Alright, just double checking. It's 15 to there, 15 back. Okay, I
Those
can
with
make it to the both.
Dangly
And
things.
go over here. Whap whap.
Okay, I didn't mean make it sting. God damn you. Alright, I don't know which one of you that was, but I'll get you later. Regardless, Aura's ahead with Mr. Teller, and they're checking out the next building up. We've determined there's at least 2 hostiles there. Don't currently see any sort of the VIP or sign of them, and one of them might be smithing. We're gonna keep checking around, and we'll let you know what else we find. Also, I can't hear you, so don't bother trying to say anything. I'll just keep letting you know what we see.
I will scratch a message into the sand in front of him that says, went across lake.
I'm just gonna tell you that if you tried to do anything, I also can't see. I'm kind of just stuck like this. So, again, I'll tell you what
I
happens.
don't care if you can see or not. I drew the message near you so you could see it when you woke up.
Okay, this is more of a like he could sense you moving and was just like, okay.
Whap whap.
What? Could you not hear me? What? Do I need to say it again? Oh, and Mr. Teller went off to the north.
Alright,
Starts to spiel over.
Is somebody else here now?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you too.
Yeah.
Should
Okay, I
we,
got it down. I'll say it again.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit it down to the lake. I could take a bunch of us across. You just stay close to me and you can walk on water and you might not die of acid poisoning.
Should we bring him with us?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Are you sure? I can carry him just fine.
Nature's gonna do what nature's gonna do.
God.
And I'll stay 10 feet away from the shore.
Okay.
Have it before. You know what? Retroact that for a second. I'm still with them before I walk to the shore. I'm going to cast water walk, so that's in place before everyone gets there. Because I only cast one spell at a time.
Okay.
So for the
Okay.
next...
Do you have to like touch them or anything? I don't know.
And I'm double checking the spell here. Up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range.
What's the range?
30 feet.
Okay.
And once I have targeted you and hit you with this ability, you just have it for an hour. There's no concentration check or anything. It's just you can walk on water for an hour.
Okay.
I'll put it in the game log just so it's there.
And so, are you giving it to Argento because he's within 30 feet?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That spell has been spent.
All right, ugly ones. It's your turn.
Rude.
Excuse me. Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Ooh.
Okay, I guess we'll go down and visit. Who? Do you want to go across the water, or do you want to go see what's going on in that room, the other room?
I'm following the crazy boy.
Okay, down we go. I'm assuming there's like a little break in the thing here.
Yeah, that's a 5-foot drop instead of 15. So just
This is-
subtract 5 feet, additional feet when you do that.
I just glide down.
Oh, I can't. Look. You can't carry me. So I'm not even gonna ask. So we can just walk across the water now, or what's the whole plan here?
It's only going to work for a good chunk of the way, but I could stop the poison fumes from getting us. And
Okay.
we're going to run across the water.
Also, can't the owl fly?
Yeah, judging by them fumes, it's still going to hurt.
Okay. Well, we'll go at your pace then.
I think I could run faster than everybody except for Bruno here. I
Yeah,
got
that was
35
it.
movement speed.
Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, you
Okay.
would do the cube of control wind, right? So that would be a 100-foot cube,
Mm.
and they don't need to keep on pace with you. It's just gonna be
Yep.
there, right?
Would me flying help me dissipate the fog or like dissipate the fumes?
I'm making assumptions. I don't actually know. I know
can
that there are
try.
fumes coming up, so I'm thinking, just so you know, if you do try to fly once I cast the wind spell, you gotta fight against a DC check.
That's true. Okay, well, I'll just walk on water with you then.
All right, Jesus.
Take the wheel, Jesus.
Bruno Christ, I think you mean?
Yeah,
My cousin
now,
out here.
It's now Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so you guys done?
Changing it again?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, top of the order. Aura.
Yeah, really at this point. So she would just, I guess, continue. We'll do.
Oh, hold on. Are you stopping right there, Octavius?
Wherever the wind thing was. Oh yeah.
We haven't done it yet.
He hasn't cast that yet.
Oh, then no, I'm saying.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Sorry. Go ahead, Aura.
So first thing to do is just move 30 feet that she's got base up to here. Is this like a dock or a bridge off to her west?
Yeah, it's kind of like a short dock.
Is there signs of, at a glance, like any sort of boat in the water?
Oh, snap. So did you just cross the window?
Yes. And as far as I'm
Okay.
aware, I haven't done anything to break a 17 stealth, so hopefully that's enough if he's looking that way.
Yep, I just need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No worries. 1 sec.
Hey,
It did. Okay, that's great.
you already made her bleed
Awesome.
today.
Okay.
Let's be nice.
Ooh, no
Whoa.
fun. No fun. All right, so you
Who
need.
did what?
Oh, I see. You think because I went close enough on that one section. Gotcha. Question: would this do damage regardless?
Yes.
Would it have been something that had a visual marker?
Um.
I know you said something about the toxicity.
Yeah,
kind of.
you would see like.
I was observing the
fumes.
lake the whole time. I still got hit by it, so I don't think you have a chance of getting out of it.
Yeah, it's more just a matter of if it looks like something that Aura would have considered potentially
Yeah.
doing damage to her, she probably wouldn't have crossed into it.
So
but
like
if it's not a visual effect, then I'll just take the hit.
from
and
a distance, you can kind of see the fumes coming off of the lake, right? Like a greenish hue, right? Green yellowish hue. But like on
actually, hold on.
the
I have a question.
coastline, you're not seeing like that.
Uh,
It's pretty translucent.
I mean, if it was a 10-foot distance and you
No,
walked around this
yeah,
side
yeah,
of the
that's
house,
that's
you'd have
not
been
the
nailed
worry.
by it.
No, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, I should have called it on
It's okay.
the
I'm just wondering.
that corner first.
Where is it? If Aura has immunity to all conditions, would that potentially help here?
No, not a condition.
Even if it's like requires to breathe it in to take the damage? Just advocating while I can.
Doesn't say it requires breathing, because then I would think the Warforged wouldn't
Would probably
have
been
to
okay.
do
Okay.
anything.
Fair enough. Yeah, so if it's a damage, even if she passes and it is a con check, then she would probably just disappear. So I'll
Okay.
just tuck her off to the side for now.
Yeah.
So
Ultimately, I should have did it on the
No
the
problem at
top corner of the lower building,
definitely
but
not
yeah.
an issue. We'll tuck her down over here, and then you would just kind of hear Morwen, like, or would kind of, shit! I wandered into something. I don't know what it was. I think it came from the water. Avoid the water. It can hurt you.
Good
You're
to
on your
know,
own, by
but-
the way, Morwen. You might want to move back.
Did you see anything like specific before you?
I guess I'll ask that to Fred. You know, would she have toward like that? Regardless of taking the damage, Aura's goal there was to check if there's any sort of boats or anything near that dock. Would she have seen anything before disappearing?
No boats or anything on that dock.
There's a dock over on the west, but it didn't look like there was anything nearby. That's all I got. I mean,
Okay.
besides the inside stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna make my way back.
If she got
Our
damaged, I
Gento, you
still
would
technically
see,
have my full turn as well, so...
and you would see the note on the ground with your passive perception that's
yeah,
carved
which
into
was
the
written
dirt
what
sand.
exactly? Just head towards the shore? Is that correct?
I would defer to Chris. Or
Yeah, what was the
Emrys.
note, Chris? Just head towards the shore?
The note said that we're heading across the lake. We're going to walk across the water and knock down the fumes. You can walk on water. Have fun.
So Argento would probably let Morwen know that he sees a note that says that, but would otherwise, you know... but I'll still kind of wait around for you. Feel like moving as a group's probably safer. And, let's see. We'll do 30 feet, 15, 30 to here. Just loads the crossbow, and we're just going to hold an action that if at any point when Teller is, Morton Teller's coming back towards us, something comes out of the metal door here, and like starts to attack, Argento will, try to fire. I'm going to say.
Okay.
I still haven't used my bonus action, right? Yeah, so if I'm holding that as an action, can I utilize... Oh no, I already moved this turn. I can't do that. Never mind. I think that's about all I can do.
All right.
Actually, there is one little thing. I guess could I crouch low without being prone and like kind of hide at the bluff, or would it be better to just go back to the building at that point? I don't really care which way I do it. I just don't know what this hill looks like.
This drop is.
Yeah, is it just a
15 feet.
cliff, or does it have like rocks at the top, like that I could hide behind, or does it, what's the visual there?
I would say it's pretty good 15-foot drop, straight down, pretty close to being straight down.
And nothing at the cliff top.
Yeah, nothing
Okay.
where you're walking currently.
So in
there
that
is
case,
a
I'll just
spot.
I'll just remain closer to the wall and just kind of stay within the shadows and try
Okay.
and hide there as a bonus action. It might not be full cover, and I know that might mean that they can see me, but it's just, keep a line of sight towards where more wind's coming from and try and, there's a +4 on that, so 15. Still not working for some reason for me.
Okay.
But yeah, just kind of stay in the shade of the building until Morwen makes it back. Keeping an eye out with the crossbow ready.
Yeah. Safe to be Morwen's turn now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you have to wait for two turns with me, basically.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action for 35, which is gonna be right there.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you would see the group seems to be headed towards the water, and it would be, I guess, Emerson's turn.
At this point, I would cast Control Wind and start doing a downdraft.
Okay. You said that's 100 feet.
100 feet. I can cast it within 300 feet, and it has a 100-foot radius.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
From the shore, I'm going to be casting it from the shoreline as far in as I can go. And I guess I'll just make a square.
Yeah, I was making it right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense? That's a 10-foot square. Or
It
no,
should be a.
that's not right.
100...
It should be twice as big as that. Sorry.
Oh, where the fuck's my circle go? Fuck.
Look at that square.
I don't see a square.
Somebody made a green one?
Yeah, it disappeared the second I made it, though.
Oh, it's
There it goes. It's back.
select. Can I move it? Oh, I can't move it because it's. You
I
drew
gotta,
it.
I gotta erase it. Hang on.
Let me do AoE size 100. We will do square. There we go.
I built one too. Sorry. Hang on a sec.
Destroy mine.
All right, just so we don't get that initial hit, and that's as far as we can go.
You can turn it if you want, or you can keep it diagonal. It doesn't matter. set it up however you want. Do you know how to turn it if you want to?
Yeah, I know
Although
there's a little-
this way is probably better anyway.
this is the better way. That's why I'm putting
Yeah,
it this
yeah.
way.
Yep.
So there's a downdraft that's causing all the fumes to get knocked out of the way, hopefully, and I will begin walking across.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Amaris just starts walking across to into the middle of the lake here. Doesn't seem like he's struggling at all as he's effortlessly coming through. Anything that he has on him, you can kind of see is getting blown down.
My Fabio like hair is blowing in the wind.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of hair you have, but yeah. Can you still make a Constitution save for me?
Ooh.
Fuck. Okay. Well, is this if this is a concentration check? I can make it with. Oh no, this isn't the concentration check. This is to take the damage, probably.
Potentially.
Fuck me. All right.
Or it's something else.
That's a 4. If this is to maintain concentration on my spell, though, I do have advantage with Warcaster.
Okay. And you will take 5 points of acid damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea.
You do notice that this is much less than before.
Oh, that's good.
How much did I roll before? Oh, last time you saved. Okay, so that made a big difference because last time you saved too.
Well,
And I
I
rolled
gotta
like
roll
crap
for
anyway.
concentration, so hang on a sec. Well, that's I lost my wind spell.
Holy cow. Are you what was your guy in my campaign? I can't think of his name. Pecha? Rolling low?
I don't know. Petcha had good success on a lot of things. Maybe, some key
It's because I
failures as
took
well,
damage
but
and I walked in the middle of an acid lake.
at least you don't need concentration for the water walk.
So I'm just gonna
That-
hide this in case you want to bring it back.
I'm recasting it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. So I just hit it for now.
You just hear Emery sneeze and go fuck.
Yeah, so you guys on the shore would hear Emerus get very upset as he's in the middle of this lake.
Just you hear from the distance. All the fucking fumes, goddamn fan went out.
For the life of me, I can't understand what he's saying. Do you?
Not at all.
Like-
Okay, glad we're on
for-
the same page here.
okay.
Something about a fan and fumes and something.
So was that on your that was on your control wind or whatever?
Water
No.
walking won't go away. That's not a concentration spell.
Okay. Give me just a second because the dog just puked.
Ooh, it's no fun.
You have all the time you need. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Octavius, do you want to do something?
Yes. Sorry, I'm also troubleshooting. He got really far. Where's the square?
Gone.
Okay. I like that. This making me happy. What am I immune to again? I'm immune to. Nope. Immune to poison. Gotcha. Cool. I'll join him out there. How far can I go? Bonus action. Boom. As far as I can go.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
If I said no, I have a thing to add. My thing didn't have. So
Do
10
you have a
plus.
modifier?
Yeah, 10 plus, and then I also have a 5 is the modifier. Then I also have a +3, so 13
Be
total.
careful, it's not adding the +3 already.
Not.
No, it's
most
not.
Okay, because most like Claw's Pally on D&D Beyond adds his aura automatically.
Mine doesn't because I have to add it to. Because that'd be if it added it already, it would be +6.
It did add it because you already have you only have a +2 modifier to
Right.
Constitution saves, so it gave the
It already has the
+3, which
+3.
bring you to +5.
Yeah, it almost
Are you
always
seeing
does
my-
that already.
Where are you seeing my?
He's on your sheet.
On your character sheet. So where you would roll for Constitution save,
Yeah,
right?
it says
says
+5.
+5, right?
Mhm, yeah.
But if you look at your Constitution, you have a 15
Oh, it's a +2.
Constitution,
I was looking
which
at
is a
charisma.
+2.
Yeah, I was looking at charisma.
Yeah.
There's no way of
So-
adding it because that math isn't mathing.
So you have a
Um,
10. You rolled a
yes.
10. A 10. She's a 10.
All right, my plan is to fly over there and try to fan the shit away from us with
Oh.
my wings,
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
and then I have to run the dogs out.
I've returned.
You take 17 points of acid damage, Octavius.
Is this a type of disease?
17 points of acid damage is not a disease.
I mean, I tried to.
If anything, wouldn't it be more effective against metal armor?
No.
Corrosion.
It sounds like
Corroded.
somebody has a Mallow syndrome, a
Uh-oh.
Pluzak Mallow syndrome. No.
I'm having
it's gonna be the
Borderlands flashbacks. Oh,
I'm
using acid guns on the mechs.
But you said you're gonna fly across.
Yes.
And blow the stuff away from us.
Okay,
He's
so
trying to do.
how high up are you going, and how far into the lake are you going?
10 feet up, and then let's see. I can make it over to them with the dash action, so
Okay. Can you roll Constitution save, or do you need me to roll it for you?
I can roll one really quick.
Okay. And that doesn't have your modifier, so
Why does
Yeah, it's being finicky. That's all.
it's taking forever. Go. D&D
Gadget.
roll.
I was thinking Power Rangers.
That's gonna be a 4 plus 7, so it's gonna be a 10. Or not 10. Brain
10.
11.
Math. Still hasn't popped. There it is. Yeah, so you rolled 11. Yowzers.
And this is with me blowing it away.
You are going to take 16 points of acid damage.
But so before I even go, am I able to blow it away?
You wouldn't know before you even go.
Is the smoke or whatever visible?
The fumes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see fumes that are coming off of the water, right? But as you get closer, so like from a distance, it almost looks like fog, right? Not a dense fog, a light fog. But as you get close to it, like you don't really see it. It's like translucent, right? So again, like fog, as you travel through fog, a light fog, it doesn't look like you're in fog.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Absorb Elements on myself. And half that damage. No, I don't want to waste that. God damn it, whatever. How much damage?
16. Acid.
Okay, and then fly over to them. Why is
Okay.
it not doing anything? There we go.
And that would
Am
bring us
I
to. Go ahead.
able to see if the fumes are dispersing for them?
You do see that. I mean, you flew through clouds before, right? So like you do see like when you beat down with your wings that they kind of like circle beneath your wings and go down. But there's still more fumes all around you.
Okay, I gotta
Like
go take the dogs out.
you're not purifying air, right? You're
No, but it's
moving
pushing the fumes down.
what's
So
there.
that's why. Okay, whatever. I gotta go take Pops out.
Okay. Hutch, we lost Hutch. Top of the order. So I guess back to Argento.
All right. Yeah, he sees one moving in. At this point, it's just gonna be start with, I guess, a bonus action dash. So yeah, we'll be fair. 25, 30, and then another. It would be 60 here. So I've used my bonus action dash. I'm gonna wait for Morwen to catch up at this point, just so that I can talk. I know we can telepathically talk, but on your way over, just. So, you got any idea for how to cross this? The others are walking, and judging by the message that I was left, I think I can too, but do you have a way across? And also, that looks kind of dangerous, so I'm not sure we really want to just do that. He, like, points out as everyone's hacking along up on the fucking middle of the lake.
I don't believe that I have a way to cross. I mean, I was going to just head back to the broken bridge and see if I could figure out a way to go from piece to piece across that way, since we didn't see anything at the occupied home or building that we were looking at.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but judging from out here, it looks like they're kind of far apart. I don't know that that's gonna work very well.
Hmm.
Can you make yourself smaller or lighter by chance?
I cannot.
I mean, I have one other solution, but if you want to check out the bridge first, maybe we are better luck doing that.
I mean, I got my legs, and they've done plenty of jumping over the years.
But
So,
you think you can jump like 50 feet?
with a little aid from the mystical, maybe.
I don't know what that means.
We're Fae, friend. Magic. We're Fae.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
It's a maybe.
Well, you want me to stick with you? I don't mind at least, keeping together for safety.
I mean, if you have a way to follow the others, shouldn't you utilize that? Like, my only other option is going to take longer than what I believe they're doing. Especially because I have to run all the way there. So, I mean, the more people on the island, the better.
Hi.
Hi. So it's your choice. I mean, if you don't want to hawk up a lung, then, well, who knows if we're going to hawk up a lung on the bridge.
Two. No, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with you for now. As far as I'm aware, I should be able to follow them if I really need to. And I find safety in numbers has always worked well for Aura and I. So, yeah, stick together for now. And I'll just move with my main action dash another 30 feet back. Feel free to move as far as you can, Morwen. I'll catch up. But honestly, I think you're actually kind of right. Between you and I think we both have Misty Step-ish abilities, and
Mm-hmm.
I can jump 10 feet and then warp 30. And you can jump much further than me. So it might take two uses, but yeah, I think we can both cross and it might be safer. Let's give that a shot.
Okie doke. How do you know your jump distance?
Jump distance is if you're doing a long jump, so like straight out, it's just your strength score. So for me, it's a 12, so I can jump 12 feet. I have to run 10 feet on ground before jumping to get that far out. If you are doing a high jump, it is 3 plus your strength modifier. So with a 12, it's like a 1 for me, so I can jump, I think, like 4 feet in the air. And again, that's with a
Gotcha.
10-foot run beforehand, I believe. Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty close to that. I think high jump might just be. I don't think you have to run.
High jump. When you
to
make a
get
high
your
jump, you
height
leap into the air
plus-
equal to a number of feet equal to 3 plus strength modifier, minimum
Yeah.
of 0. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing high jump, you can jump only half that distance.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you don't move, then you only get half. So, yeah.
Okay.
Same for both.
Yikesies.
In some circumstances, your DM might allow you to make a strength athletic checks to jump higher than you normally can as well. So that's up to you, Fred. I guess that's a thing. Your call. But yeah. Anyway, we have jumps, and I think you have special jumps. If you look at your actual racial trait, I don't remember, but I think so.
That's what I was trying to figure
It
out.
would be under
but-
the features and traits tab, all the way at the bottom. You should see racial features or something.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I just don't know how.
Yeah,
That
you roll
would-
a d8 and add it to the number of feet you can cover.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually.
I also have the jump spell.
Ooh, look at you.
That'll help.
So
Basically,
That-
you can do
that's
whatever the fuck
part-
you want.
yeah, can I combine them all together? Like, is that
Yeah.
would that be
Super
possible?
jump.
It would basically just be... You'd have to make sure you have enough movement.
If they say concentration or not, it's the real issue.
Yeah.
It does not.
So you should,
Then,
you
yeah,
should be okay.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Jump,
I'm just gonna
jump,
get
jump
moving
around.
towards the bridge.
Yeah, I think we gotta get over there before we have to start worrying about the magic aspect, so...
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do the 105, the dash, and then my bonus action.
All right. So as you're moving, Emers.
Recast the spell.
Okay.
Hopefully, don't fail it this time. And
I'm assuming you're gonna move it to
yeah,
like
I'm gonna
like that,
it so
or
it's- like that.
okay. Just wanna
And,
make sure it's on the bottom.
And then move into that to there.
I'll be back. I gotta go deal with blood.
Oof.
That's no good.
Again.
Who bit who?
If you put a tampon up there, it helps.
Pray for bloody nose.
Yeah, shove a tampon in a dog's ear. That'll definitely help.
Yeah, the
She's going after the ear. That's not good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why is she going?
Time for the cone of shame.
No,
Um.
I'm not sure that would help because it's one dog to the other.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's not good.
it's
dominance
rough
thing?
play.
So, what Constitution save, Emrys?
That's better than
Much
last
better.
time.
You
But I'm still
16.
taking damage, so I need to
Nope.
fucking no.
you are not taking damage. You have
Because you
saved.
dropped it last time, I guess. Good to know.
My plan
and-
worked.
Kinda right. It was definitely beneficial.
Yeah.
The last time though, you failed, so you still took some damage.
No, I get
Not-
that. I get that.
Not full. Yeah. Okay. So the other two.
I'm assuming I'm moving
excuse me.
Jakeen in here. I'll do that because I think I can still move his token.
Yeah.
Who's the keen? I think you mean Bruno.
Bruno. I'm going
Uh,
to roll.
I'm speaking as the
saving
player,
throw.
not the character.
So
So
Bruno.
It's yeah.
Oh, I can't click on.
It's on his
Actually,
character
he-
sheet, bro.
he would probably move his full distance though. So what was he?
Did my
He
roll
has a
just,
40, right?
Not come through. I just rolled a 19.
Oh, I see it.
It's,
Yep.
Yeah, first one popped.
Oh, you rolled it twice.
He has a 40 movement
Yep.
speed,
So
right?
19 saves. So
19
you're
plus
you're
5,
good.
23, 4. You?
Oh yeah, because it didn't do your modifier.
Didn't-
Yeah.
No.
So you save. So that's good. You don't take any asset damage this turn. And I'm just gonna hide this for a second so I can actually get to his sheet.
I can open his character sheet. Hang on.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do a Constitution save.
And he's got +3 from he passed. He rolled a 19 +7
Yep,
+3.
see, like,
So
you guys should have just did this the first time.
Mhm.
You would have a lot less problems.
do what the first time?
Succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, succeed? Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have fucking loved to, but I'm the one rolling the dice. That's the caveat here. Chris is rolling dice.
So, I'm assuming you're not doing anything else.
I don't know what
that
else
stuff.
he would do. I'm just moving
Okay.
him for the sake of moving him.
Octavius, you don't want to do anything else? Just making
I
sure.
can't do it.
So Argento and Morwen, you see as the guys get further across the lake, less coughing and hacking,
Less cursing.
less cursing.
That's good at least.
So it's would be top of the order.
That's you, Rick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not listening that much. Just waiting for the wind stuff to end. So 90 feet to catch up. 30, 60. We'll just go full distance. Oh, why can I not? Ah, I see. I see my issue. Which one's 90? 90 next to you. And then you're going to outrun me again.
Oh, hi.
Hello. See you again in a minute.
Goodbye.
I caught up to you. No, you didn't.
About that.
Yep. So Morwen.
I'm moving. I'm
Look at that.
skedaddling.
Okay. And then it would be Emrys.
Cool. I can make it out.
Okay. So.
I'm maintaining concentration until everyone else gets out.
Okay. Octavius, you want to move? Your turn.
I mean, I don't really want to, but I guess I will.
You want to stay in the lake? That's fine.
No, I don't want to. I want to be right next to my smelly friend.
I represent that remark.
Okay. And I'm just gonna hide the token.
Remember, you can't smell inside the armor.
Is that a
I got
threat?
that there.
Because honestly, I really don't want to.
Okay. And
I
don't know,
moved
do you
Harrison's
guys-
token out to there.
do you want to do anything else? Yeah, I figured you moved his.
Once I had to dash to get out there, so there's not much else I
Oh,
can
that's
do.
probably what everybody did, dashed, right?
Yeah.
So no one has an action. Okay. So it would be top of the order to.
So, Hutch, did you actually stay in the lake, or did you move out?
No, I moved
No,
out.
he
I'm
moved.
right. I'm next to you.
moved.
Oh, on my screen it didn't update. I gotta reload that.
It shows that everyone like reconnected for me. I don't know.
His token didn't modify for me, so I have to reload to make sure it updated. Okay.
So Argento, be your turn, top of the order.
Awesome. Another 90
These are some of
to
the
go.
quickest rounds we've ever had.
Yeah, seriously. 90.
There's no need for talking. We just do what we need to do and go.
Okay. I'll catch up eventually.
Looking across the lake. I don't know why he's walking that way. I told him he could walk on the bloody water.
Morwen, be your turn.
Great. Just gonna rinse and repeat. So I'm just gonna do 30 like this and then 40 like this.
And now that we're with the rest of the group up on the island, congratulations, you've made it over the acidic lake. And I'm going to read you in. A wide dirt path slopes up the craggy island, connecting the shore to the south to the towering stone structure at the isle's northern tip. And coming out from behind the rock, you guys would see Fire giant.
Yeah.
Coming out from behind the rock, next to the road, is a broad-shouldered giant with dusky skin and flaming red hair. She wears intimidating armor made of jagged lava rock and wields a searing scepter. None shall pass, the giant intones. At these words, two serpentine creatures of living flame slither out from behind their rocks.
Is that the voice we're going with?
What,
Yes.
you don't like that voice?
No, I was just gonna. I would ask if I could interject her or something while she's making these things come out. Like a step forward and go. Gracious Bob, be like, but what if I said please? And giant, because I speak giant, because usefulness.
Okay, she would have said this in common, just so you're aware. But you speaking giant back and asking, "What if you said please?"
Oh, you're going to roll here. You want me to roll a charisma check?
Prepare to meet your doom.
Yeah, if I might interject before you get that far.
That was in giant back to the guy that was speaking in giant.
I know I speak giant.
Oh, okay. So then,
I'm saying
Go
it in
ahead.
common,
There
but I
is-
speak giant.
There
Okay.
is a tiefling in the middle of nowhere right now, just shivering though. Gemna? Oh God, no! No!
Yeah, if I might interject for a moment. Don't give a bloody fuck about what you're doing. I got to fix the lake, because the lake is killing everyone down below. There's a runestone around here. I kind of need to get my eyes on that.
that's hilarious. Sorry. I'm glad I'm the only one that finds it really funny. So
Hey,
she.
I'm the one making the voice. I got to make peace with what I do.
It's not the voice. It's funny because you're playing your character, right? You're coming out of the wild and basically back into civilization, and this thing is basically like, I'm gonna beat your ass, and you're just like, yeah, but I'm just here to fix the furnace. Can we?
Can we skip
keep-
that part? Just
Yeah.
let me go fix the thing.
Yeah. So she's gonna reply to you in common and say, I don't care about the poison or acid in the lake
Well, you bloody
killing
should.
people that have no meaning to me.
Yeah, but they got money to me. I don't give a fuck about you.
I would have you roll initiative now, but we're actually going to end it here tonight.
Okay, can we potentially get across the bridge? Is the thing? Because I just don't
You
know.
are the
Too-
top
too
of the
far?
order, and they are at the bottom.
Okay,
So
that's fine then. It's just I know it at this point. I think
Can I throw my hammer as a
Lauren and I are
last
both gonna
action?
be able to make it. It's just a matter of how many.
yeah, you guys are
turns,
going to be
so
delayed.
That's okay.
Can you throw your hammer as an action? No,
As a little action here at the end?
No,
No.
you can lead in with it next time.
it's
No.
not a reaction to throw it. So,
Sir.
but you can definitely start your turn with throwing it, and hopefully it explodes in fire against the fire giant.
Yeah, look, man,
the only thing I would like to ask is if I could make a persuasion check with my +0 to see if I can be like, could you let me fix it before you try to kill me first, at least?
I'd like to roll to assist on that because I'm charismatic as fuck. Also, you can so tell that I didn't read anything about this campaign. And I was like, I like fire abilities. Fire, go boom. Give me Sun Forger. And you're like, yeah, you can take a thing that does fire damage. Things
I
that
think
are
that's
immune
a
to fire.
wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Is that a
Um,
yes or a no?
we could potentially start that persuasion at our next session, right?
Okay.
We'll do that before rolling initiative.
Because I want to try
do
to get
that.
away with the like, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm here to do my job.
I can just see it now too, like as they start
affixed. Now
fighting,
fuck you and kill
Emrys,
each other.
yeah, Emrys is just gonna like walk by them to like, where's the rune? I should say, because you guys could probably see it too, there's 4 50-foot tall pillars of red stone, and that is up here. I'm gonna ping. So that's
Okay.
these squares or rectangles here, and they're emitting light, and this one here is emitting more brighter light, probably twice as much as the other 3 are emitting light. So you would be able to see that from there.
Alright.
So that we'll call that here for the night, so that we're not playing all night.
Absolutely. You sure? Because it's going to take another 15 parts if we stop now.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna take long for all you guys to die, but I mean,
Heyo.
The shame.
Yeah, to be
That's-
fair, Morwen and I can both run away still right now.
oh, 100%. And that's what I think is going to happen. Or
And I get a
hope
free
that
revive. I don't know what you're talking about.
you have a free revive?
Yeah, I do.
If Octavius dies, then the duty.
I thought
line of duty
Octavius was
just-
Death Warder.
No, I've got the blazing revival ability. If I'm gonna summon
Oh.
my spirit, and if I die and it's around, I instantly revive with half of
Yes.
everything.
Yes, I thought you meant the Death Ward that you had cast.
No,
on
I'm
Octavius
talking
last
about
time.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about an innate ability, my cool shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be a heck of a fight.
Gonna be that hard?
He's trying to kill us, man.
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying
Sure.
to play the
full trying to kill
characters
us.
that you are fighting.
So there was no persuasion of looking at
Not
the
on
stone.
this game. It's on the next one.
Yeah, you got to do
Maybe
that
the next session.
play, yeah.
So I'm just curious. What was the thought behind splitting up?
Which part?
They went one way, and I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't go with them.
Okay.
That's it on my part. And he was unresponsive in his
Yeah, he couldn't really
possession
tell
state,
you.
I guess. So I had no way to tell
Yeah.
him that, so that's why I left the message, and I didn't know where Morwen was, so
I was just gone.
Yeah.
Well, I just know you had said that, you know, you would cast Walk on Water for everyone, and then you kind of just.
yeah, the group that caught up. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, when he did it, I was like, yeah, I'm the only one that's going to be out of that. And I'm like, to the bridge I go. So,
I mean, Emery's was yelling his plan and his ideas the entire time. People could have heard him. Like hell, the enemy could have heard him at that point. So it was
That's-
like
That's very true.
I wasn't being quiet about it.
no, I was thinking, like, 1, because the light in this general area, 2, because I saw a dock. Like, that was my thought process.
Yeah,
at
the dock
least
was
was
kinda
to
my hope
check
as
that
well.
direction. Because I was like, oh shit, maybe there's a boat in the building. Maybe we need to fuck up the things in the building to get the boat and then
Mhm.
go from there. But otherwise, I was literally in the running, in the montage of running, I was planning how I was going to jump over the bridge or like jump through the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, you got jump, which triples your jump, right? And then you could add the D8.
I don't know if you do
to
you
the-
even need it though. With
I
thought
do.
you already have like twice the jump distance by nature of your character. Oh no, it's the D8 that gets added. That's right.
Yeah,
it
it's
works,
just
yeah.
the D8 thing. It, like, regardless, even if I did, like, the running jump kind of thing, I'm still gonna have to use Misty Step, at least for this first jump.
Oh yeah, dude. Same for me. It's the first 2 jumps are gonna be Misty Step, but I'll still have 3 uses after that. So it's quite good.
You
I'm not
lit-
gonna I'm not gonna bother hurting myself if especially considering you guys are in combat at this point. You might very well need the rescue. So using less than half of my uses of Misty Step, which is not even like spell slot based for me anyway, is not that terrible.
All
I'm
I'm
just-
saying is that if you miss a jump, you still get across. You're just gonna land on concrete, poisonous concrete.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
don't
more worried
think
about.
I can miss the jump is the thing. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Fred, but by nature of having, if I'm doing a long jump, I can just jump 12 feet as long as I have the 10 feet, which both the first platform and the second platform are at least 10 feet across, so I can make the jump from both of those 12 feet out, and then it's less than 30 feet to the platform across from there, so as long as I can see it, I can Misty Step 30 feet, so I don't see any rolls
Yeah,
that
so
would be
it's-
required. It's just using
Yeah,
the
as long
utility.
as it's not 42 feet longer
Yeah.
than 42 feet across.
think so.
then
I
should
think
be okay.
from my measure, it's 40 on this one, right? And then the next one's 30, 35, yeah.
Where do
So-
you see 40? Or 'cause-
I'm measuring from, I don't know.
On the left side of the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know how easy. I don't know if it shows up, but
Yeah, you can't see rulers.
You could do the draw.
excuse me.
Yeah, you'd have to draw a rectangle
That's
or
fine.
something.
I'll just do that quick. Line. Here to here is 40, and then here.
Oh,
to
you were counting
here
on
to
the
here
actual.
is 30.
Oh,
And then this is 10 feet across, so I can do the 10-foot run there, and then this is 10 feet right there. So theoretically, 10-foot run, 12-foot jump, and then it's basically a 25-ish foot, or even 30-ish foot, whichever way you want to call it. It's technically less than 30, more than 25, right? It's like a jump 12. And so it's within the range for Misty Step to the pillar, and then it's back up, run the 10, Misty Step. It'll take 2 turns essentially, and then the last one is easily jumpable, right? So
Yeah, like I was counting from like back here,
yeah,
and I was
no, it's
counting from there.
Absolutely, it's one of those things where the map is big enough. I'm assuming. Why can I not? How does delete now? Fred, how does delete now? Can't delete.
You can erase.
I'm upstairs.
I don't see
Yeah,
erase.
I think you have to erase if you
Oh,
drew.
I see. It was on the all the way on the bottom, and I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so tiny. Line width. I'm going to fucking 100. Get this shit deleted. Ah, never mind. I was doing it wrong. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I think that's at least jumpable. At least we found Brimskarda.
So we think.
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else is having that awesome of a voice. I'm sorry.
Man, I just hope I remember it for next session.
That's your Gemna
Oh, we'll make
voice.
sure you remember.
You'll get back into it. I'll tell you to do Gemna. You'll be fine.